Alright. YouTube should be receiving my contents. I am all set. Let's do this. Was I gonna do side quests at the start of the stream? I don't remember. I'll do the main story a little bit. And then we'll do... well... yeah, we'll do some main quests a little bit. Actually, I don't... no, never. We're gonna do side quests. Because I'm indecisive. What does this person up here want? Do we have any already? No.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Are you McGill? You look like her.
Well?
I guess the situation in the city. I'm right.
Yeah!
For better or worse, nothing has changed. I'm busy every day, too. Not only at the Zoogles, but recently disputes between Renans and Danans are increasing as well. Even in the city. McGill, best waifu. I mean, she is able to kick Sara's ass, and I appreciate that. Not because she's able to kick Sara's ass specifically, you know, just that she's a strong lady. Even in Menancia, the influx of new immigrants is not going smoothly. I forgot how to read for a second. Here we only grant residence permits to those who accept the ideal of coexistence between Danans and Renans. Seems to be a difference between accepting the ideal in their heads and accepting each other in their lives. I've also heard that the Renan soldiers who were originally in dissent have invited their families here. Thanks to many understanding Renans like them, there is very little overt conflict. I should have gotten used to talking out loud. I hardly ever talk outside of stream. I should have started with the main story a little bit to warm up. That does not mean there are no problems. Exactly. Of course, I'll be working hard to solve such problems, but it's not going to be easy. Is there something we can do right now? In that case, this is completely unrelated, but do you think you could find Zara for me?
Is that so?
Something happened to that black cat? Hasn't come home in a while, and I'm getting worried. Can't make time to go looking for her either.
I wonder...
Please, Kisara, if you see Zara around the city, could you bring her back? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Is there any, like, indication? Side quest stream, let's go. There's probably not too many, is there? We're only, like, what, a fourth through the DLC so far? Let me know if you find her. Another reconstruction quest. Who knew the cat was so important?
Where could Zari have gone? I hope she's okay.
She was never far from Legil. Something may have happened to her.
As I recall, Miguel loved that cat as well. We should do our utmost to bring her back safe.
Fortunately, the game tells me roughly where to look. This is actually a very small area. It shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. Could be wrong, but the voice companion quest should start spawning now. That would be nice. Hey, look. Quest. I'll see, I'll take a look around. Maybe they'll show up on the map. Maybe they'll have a special icon. Come here, cute little kitty. Cat noises. Not do a little main story as a treat. I'll probably do a little main story regardless,
What's
but
that?
I'll take a look for voiced side quests before. There's Sarah. She was getting food. Oh, Lord Dohalim, is this your cat? Belongs to a friend of mine. We were searching for it, though. So I'm glad it's safe. I see it around here, so I've been giving it food. My first friend here in Dana. You're a refugee from Lenegus, right? How have you been adjusting to the city? Not very well. I came here to live with my son, but I'm not quite there yet. Why do they still wear this Lenegus, like, uniform? It's a bit bizarre. I mean, I get it's to differentiate them for the viewer, but it's been a year. Surely they would have gotten more, like, traditional clothing, right? Just a short time ago, I would have never dreamed of going down to live among the Danans. Thanks to you, Lord Dohalim, I've gotten used to living like this. I think it's fantastic that my own son is able to be so broad-minded. Thicker than a snicker. They are very large as well. Well, relative. They're not too big. Granted, I'm an American, so my standards are a bit higher. But they are, like, unusually large. Don't know how I'm supposed to feel when I see my son being so friendly with the bandit. Maybe that's why they just don't have, like, sizes that large. Because everyone has the same model, except for these guys. Everyone feels fearful or uneasy when confronted with new values or a new environment. That will fade with time. You should take your time with it. You're right, this cat is a Danon creature, but it's incredibly cute. A coat of fur is beautiful. If I can become friends with this cat, I should be able to feel the same way about this world and about the Danons. Quite a feat you've achieved here, Zara. Now come along with us.
What?
She got away.
Why did that damn cat run away?
Maybe she's not done playing? She looked fine.
Guess we'll just have to continue our search.
Should I call into question how bizarre it is that... Is it here? It was over here. That this person equated befriending an animal with befriending an entire, like, group of people.
Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking how blessed we are to have a place like this, and it could all be easily lost.
I'm
if we're
sure that's not what they meant, but that's what I read.
We can't let ourselves grow complacent. We must defend it to the last.
Sure thing. There you are. I wanted the item.
Hey!
Dummy, I said you can't do that. Why not? What's wrong with it?
Hey!
Hey, you two, what are you fighting about? Just listen to what my friend is trying to do to this cat. Cat, you don't mean cat noises. Just want to give that cat a delicious snack, that's all, but someone has a problem with it. Would you be quiet and listen to what I'm trying to tell you? Cats die if they eat chocolate. Really?
Right.
As he says, knew something was dangerous afoot, but I didn't think it would be about this. I'm your #1 chatter, apparently. I was wondering if that was just OBS telling me about that or not. Wonder if that's a new YouTube thing. I mean, you probably are my #1 chatter, because the only other person was my sister, who hasn't shown up in streams recently. She has better things to do, apparently. Sorry, I thought you just wanted an excuse to get on my case because I'm a Renin. If you want to feed it something, try a dried fish. Here, I'll give you one. Thanks. Kitty, want to try this instead? It's really yummy.
Kisara.
Such a delicate way of eating. This is a chance. Stay still. Got away again. Sister doesn't love you. That's what I think, yeah.
Zari
It's very sad.
is quite a formidable fugitive.
She keeps running away. Has she forgotten who I am?
She did choose Legil over you, didn't she?
Shh. No need to bring that up.
I forgot to get that item, didn't I? Can't believe this. What am I supposed to do? It's like you're dealing with something serious. What happened? Lord Dohalim, my daughter went out to play and hasn't come home. Now this boy came to tell me that she might have gone outside the city. We were playing with this cat.
Really now?
Why didn't they play the cat sound this time? How dare they? So this is where you were. Young man, can you tell me what happened in detail, please? We saw that cat from far away and wanted to play with it. Then that girl called me over. We became friends and took care of the cats together, and like feeding them and grooming them. But the tool broke, and she wants to go get the materials to fix it. Outside the city. Over that way, I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. We'll find her. Leave the rest to us. Please do something.
Yes.
Right, come everyone. See, they have the sound.
A child all on her own outside.
Where do we go? Search for the child. Is it out here? No. And over here, I guess, doesn't work. So probably over there.
The city. She's in danger. We've got to hurry.
Judging by her direction, she must have headed toward Traslita Highway.
Destroy the child?
Before the Zugals do.
I think if we don't do anything, the child will be destroyed. Right over there. That's a very faint circle. I wonder if it's my brightness settings. You'd think they'd have it
Looks
be a
like
bit
we
more
made it here
apparent.
in one piece.
Like, you can see it on the mini-map just fine. There you are.
Look! Over there! It's the girl!
Quickly, Zugals are closing in.
We have to move.
No backing down! That's enough!
Let's give it a whirl!
Let's see if I'm any good at law.
Too slow! No! Back into the fray!
Did this have a... Yeah, not really.
You take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Here I go.
Come and get it!
Dragon Swarm. Now.
We've turned the tables on.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm on it!
Ah,
Get it! You're wide
I was trying to get the level 2 attack.
Eagle Fly!
I'm surrounded.
That's what I get for not even knowing
Finished!
Oh, thanks,
what the attacks do. Oh, it's just button mashing, really.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Well, that was easy enough. Must have been scary. It's okay now. Is it really?
Okay.
Zoogles are all gone now. Heard from your mom and friend about what happened, so he came looking for you. You have a very good friend. I hope you'll learn from this not to go carelessly wandering outside the city. I can read. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you get home by yourself? Try not to worry about your mother. Try not to make your friend and mother worry like that again. I promise I can read. I have at least a 3rd grade reading level.
So then,
I was in. I tested last time I tested, I was in 3rd grade. Should head back too. Seems to be doing just fine, so we should let Labil know. I'll get better as stream goes. No more dialogue? Okay. Over this area.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hello. We didn't find your cat, but we found a child. Does that count? You're back. What do you mean two? I guess it does count. Yeah! My dear Zara came back just moments ago. So sorry to have sent you looking out for her. So she got ahead of us once again. Seems more plump than I recall, and her fur seems strangely shiny. You were playing around town all day. Why didn't you come home? I was so worried about you.
No.
Wasn't just playing around. Zara was working hard for the city. Really.
good.
When it comes to destroying the walls that exist between Renans and Danans, she was more effective than a bumbling politician. Pretty little girl here, my. Have to work hard to follow Zara's example. So you said the voice
Sorry
quests
brought everyone together,
were
huh?
around.
I guess the appeal of cats is universal. Aw, you've got plenty of appeal too, Hoodle. Don't you worry.
There's no side quests around here. But I think since I... Yeah, okay, never mind. See an envelope on the map with a character portrait. Well, I'm not seeing any envelopes. Unless there's one in here? No. Let's see. Would they show up here? Still a little main quests filler at this moment anyway. Okay. I would like to do, like, more relevant side quests, if that's an option.
Please forgive me for summoning you all. I was hoping I could ask you to deliver a personal correspondence to Sisluden.
A delivery? Isn't that a job for the Service Corps?
Usually, yes. Truth be told, they aren't too fond of the Corps over there as of late.
Really? The letter is for Bregan of the Silver Swords, right? I can't see him being upset about it.
He isn't the issue. It's the citizens of Sisluden. They're not just wary of Renans, but Danans too.
Well, I imagine, yeah.
Makes sense. It is Cislodia after all.
I see. And you've come to us because you think no one would risk interfering with us. Is that it?
No one, everyone knows not to fuck with
Yes.
us.
Of course, I don't think such a task would require all of you to carry it out.
What do you want to do? It's possible Nazamiel will come back here.
Judging by that interaction, I don't think we'll see her again. Until she's ready. In which case, it's meaningless to continue searching for her. I think we should stay together so we're not apart when she returns.
But
What Dohalim says makes sense. Besides, we've been trying to find Nazamil for a while.
But
It would be
splitting the
good for you
party
to focus on other things for a
is
bit.
always a good idea.
yeah.
Every time.
All right then. We'll make the trip to Sisluden.
Not once has it ever backfired.
Thank you so much. Here is the letter.
So what's this correspondence about?
It's a formal letter between autonomous organizations.
If only we could use Renin communication equipment.
True. There are so many Renin machines we've been unable to use since Lenegis collapsed.
Oh, Hootle! What? Did Hootle do something?
Oh no, it's fine. I was just surprised to see him appear out of nowhere. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Shion, do you still have some of your anxieties from when you had your thorns?
Yeah, I guess. Sometimes I still panic when someone approaches me too suddenly. You know what they say about old habits dying hard.
I mean,
Right.
19 years of
That must be
second nature.
difficult.
But overall,
It's
I've
not gonna
gotten
go away in
pretty
a
used
year.
to physical contact with others. It makes me happy more than anything.
The joy of human contact. Hearing that from you, of all people, makes it sound all the more wonderful.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And also, I think it's easy to forget as you grow older, but just the warmth of another can be really comforting. It's cold in Cislodia, but when I hug Hootle tight, it warms me right to the soul.
I remember how, whenever I was feeling anxious or when times were hard, my brother would silently rub my back. The warmth of his hand told me that everything was going to be all right. It was reassuring.
Yeah, it's a way of communicating without words, isn't it?
I've still only experienced that a few times, but I think I understand.
Well, for what it's worth, you're always welcome to hug me, or even just lean on me, whenever you want. You too, Rinwell.
Yeah, and the same goes for the two of you with me. You too, Hootle. Look, Shion, Kisara's waiting for us with open arms.
Really? Now? Well, alright then. I guess it'll help me get more comfortable with this sort of thing. Thank you. Both of you.
You don't see it because they didn't want to animate a hugging animation. Where are we going? Is this Lydia? Right. Cisloden's a very creative name for a town in
It's as
Cislodia, by the way.
Cold as ever here.
The sun may have come back, but this place is still in the mountains.
It will take time for the current amount of snow to melt down to this region's new normal.
Where are we going specifically? Where is he? I forget which word is the country and which is the city. Well, Cisloden is the city because it's called Den, which is a place that you exist in, you know? That's how I have decided to remember it starting right now. They did get rid of the giant execution gallows thing. Oh, nice. You're saying I live in a den? I'm saying that things do live in dens. I'm not sure what the actual definition of a den would be. But if you ever see something called a den, that means something lives in it. A lion's den? It's the only time you ever hear people say den, really. This guy is really hanging out in like the very deepest part of this castle. There you are.
I wasn't expecting you to come deliver a letter. Sorry for the trouble.
We heard they've been very critical of outsiders in Cislodia of late.
Cislodia still has almost no Renins, right?
The Renins are definitely all gone, but there's still some lingering uneasiness between the Danins here. And I keep hearing rumors about survivors of the Snake Eyes being active.
So, people will always fight, even among their own kind.
All you need for a disagreement is two people. If you want a reason, you can easily find one. Plus, this is Cislodia. It takes time for deeply ingrained mindsets to change.
Time, huh?
Of course, there are some people trying to actively change things. Some are even inspired by what you all are doing. If you don't mind, I hope you'll have a look around town.
Well, sure. I suppose. I see no reason not to. Renins are all gone. Renu's eyes visibly light up. Well, I don't think they would, because she's not Renin. That would be a twist. That would be really funny, actually, if she just... like the plot twist in the DLC story. She's actually been she's been racist against this whole game.
Thinking about the state of the city?
Yes. It's complicated, considering that the peace was made possible by driving out the Renins.
The Danins here are still working on reconciliation just amongst each other. We can't afford to be too hasty.
Would explain how she's able to cast spells. Yeah, the whole Danin mage thing is just cope. So that she doesn't have to believe.
It's awfully quiet
Just have a
for
tiny
such a
bit of Renin
large
blood.
city.
The snow muffles the noise somewhat, but the urge to keep quiet is also a hard habit to break.
So where are we going specifically? Over here. It was in here, yeah? Yes. I mean, I believe if they...
It's like nothing's changed.
It'll take more time for them to reach that level of comfort with other people.
I would explain if that's some, like, really deep lore or something, like all Danin mages have just, like, they're like 1% Renin or something. It wouldn't explain the lack of darkness, though.
Hey, you there.
Because only Renins have dark magic, don't they?
I knew I recognized you.
You're that...
Shh, not so loud.
What's wrong? The days of being monitored are long over.
Oh, come on. You didn't forget I used to be an informant, did you? Revenge and vigilante justice are officially prohibited, but still. Anyway, that's not why I'm here.
What? Is something the matter?
Yeah, a pal of mine left town and I haven't heard from him since. It's been 3 whole days.
Why not ask the Silver Swords? They should listen, regardless of your past.
Can't tell me there wasn't a little bit of crossbreeding for the merging of the worlds. I mean, I'd believe if there wasn't, because... honestly, because Nazmil exists, well, yeah. Well, I think the only place I'd believe it would exist would be Menancia. Because that was the only place that didn't seem to have much racism.
You think I'd be suffering in silence if it were that easy?
Is there more to the story, then?
You ask for help, then clam up. Not exactly what I'd call trustworthy.
Definitely none in Cislodia.
Please, you're the only ones I can turn to.
Actually, the fact that there's any population in Cislodia is kind of impressive.
Maybe we should help him out.
Law?
So, this guy's really a friend of yours?
Yeah, I'm not lying.
All right, we'll search for him.
Considering Nazmil is an anomaly,
You seem strangely supportive of him, Law.
I wouldn't be
sure,
surprised if
he
she's the
used to
first
be an
one in
informant, but he's clearly trying to change his ways.
an
I
X
just
amount of
wanna
years.
help him with that.
I agree. In times like these, respecting someone's wish to start over seems more important than ever.
I wasn't paying attention to any of what they said. In the snow plains, okay. Can we just fast travel there? Well, I'd have to walk out manually. Okay. This is not an exit. I think over here leads out.
I see a cat. I wonder how Zari's doing.
See a cat? Are they collectibles in this area instead of owls? Probably not. The game would have told me. Yeah, this leads out eventually. This place is like a maze. Yeah, there's the exit.
It must be hard to still be afraid to talk to each other, even after a whole year has passed.
Over there.
Guess people like us will just have to keep doing our best to help things change.
He's saying the king is calling for him. I think.
We can go check out the owl place, I suppose. I kind of forgot this was the entrance to it. It's over there, right? Yeah. I am kind of curious what'd be over here. We have nothing else to collect.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Hello.
Wow, this place hasn't changed a bit. Hmm? Is it just me, or does the mood here seem a bit tense?
What? You say the king and queen are arguing?
Maybe we could do something about it. It'd feel wrong to just ignore them.
But also, it's
You
not our
mean
business.
Help them make up? Okay, but how?
Well, I don't know. We could try figuring out the reason why they're fighting. It would be a start, at least.
Right. If only we had some sort of clue as to what could have caused it.
Just ask him.
What's that right there? It looks like some sort of nutshell? Is this what they've been fighting over?
You have no reason to
ate
think
this
so.
nut without telling me?
No, I would never.
There they go again.
Ah, deduction through reenactment. Clever.
Since this is here, someone ate it, and you and I are the only ones around.
Didn't we collect like a
But
bajillion
I certainly
owls?
didn't eat it. Ergo,
Neither did I. Do you mean to accuse me of nut hoggery? If I am blessed
Nut-hoggery?
with a nut, I share it with you. No nut is sweeter than one savored with my dear.
No, no.
don't you think I feel the same?
How long is this gonna go on for?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
If neither of them ate the nut, isn't it possible that another owl left it behind?
Yeah, we collected like 50 of them.
Should that be the case, this spat would be an unfounded one.
Hold up. The real question is, was that reenactment even right in the first place?
Of course it was.
Well, the mood does seem a bit lighter now. Don't you think?
Case closed then.
Is it, though?
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay. Oh. They just sell all the cool, like, one time per, like, okay. Cool. Well, now we know where to get that. The Omega Elixir's 80,000, though. I could buy one of them. And I could probably buy, like, 4 of them if I spent money on nothing else by the end of the DLC. I guess they are pretty strong. You don't want to get a bajillion of them for no cost, you know? Maybe if you get all the owls in the base game, you actually unlock that shop naturally. And that's how you get more of them.
in these temperatures, collapsing outside of town is practically a death sentence.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
I wonder what the reason is. We're not dealing with a criminal, are we?
Somehow I doubt it.
Someone's there!
It's a Renin, and he appears to be injured.
Hello. Stop being hurt. You're welcome.
Thanks a lot. I went to gather herbs, but I got injured and couldn't move.
I forgot we were doing the main story.
Say, you don't happen to have a Danon friend, do you?
Why do you ask?
So he's the one.
I knew it. Your friend asked us to find you.
He did? That idiot. What am I supposed to do if the people in town find out?
Well, they're not gonna.
He must have been worried about you. Can you walk? Let's go back to town together.
No. I can't go to Cisloden. They kicked out all the Renans. I'm going back to my hideout in the mountains. Tell him thanks for me, okay?
I never would have imagined his friend's a Renin.
It's no wonder he turned to us.
I wonder what their connection is.
I'm sure he can explain more.
He is an informant after all with this. I forgot that I got my ass kicked by a
That was refreshing.
random deer
You
over
act
here.
like you just took a bath.
Oh, you're probably equally high level. I'll check you out later if I ever decide to. Is there a fast travel point in the alley? Yes. What was that one deer's level? Like 84 or
A
something?
Renin and a former informant. Quite the odd couple.
So he didn't leave town. He was never in it to begin with.
Hello? There we go.
We found your friend. He made it safely back to his home.
I see. That's good to hear. Now that you've met him, you know why I had to turn to you.
And may we ask how you know each other?
When people found out I was an informant, things got nasty. I fled town, which would have been fine, but it was too cold and I collapsed.
And that's when he saved you?
At first I was suspicious, but I can tell when someone's fishy or not. And I knew he was sincere about helping me.
Why does he keep living in those snowy mountains instead of moving to one of the other realms?
He says he loves the Cislodian Mountains. Can you believe it? A year ago when the skies were clear, he said he was simply stunned. Couldn't believe how beautiful it was.
You're back? Welcome back.
He's a good guy. Interesting to talk to, and he knows a lot. In return, I get him what he needs to survive.
Assuming you left right when you said that last message, you missed me going to the owl place again.
Sounds like a nice relationship.
And the owl people, they sell. You have the rune blade, that's great. I've had it the entire DLC, I'm pretty sure.
I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna get moving before we draw attention.
It might have been one, I might have unlocked it really early, but I don't think I've, like, gotten anything new recently.
Thanks, you helped a lot. I guess people weren't joking about you being a hero.
Haven't been to the Owl Forest yet. Is it like an actual quest? It's one, like, humorous cutscene. And also the king, he sells all the, like, super powerful items, like Omega Elixirs and everything. For like $1 bajillion each, but you can't get them that way.
Slodia looks the same as ever, but perhaps it actually has changed.
It bothers you, doesn't it? Being called a hero.
No.
Since we came all the way to Cislodia, why not check out Calaglia too?
Calaglia? I mean, I guess it's not far from here. But what about Nazamil?
Shit, maybe I should go there. I mean, the Omega Elixirs, they're like 80,000, so you could probably buy a few, but... I mean, it's nice to have, you
I'm
know?
not going to be able to find her now.
Being able to get theoretically
She'll come to
infinite.
us when she wants to. So it doesn't matter where we are.
Well, I don't mind. But what about you, Elfin?
Let's go. It's better than spinning our wheels here.
Okay.
It's worth checking out, at least.
Aglia, huh? I wonder how the Crimson Crows are doing.
Pretty much the same. Just doing a lot better these days, obviously.
Can I fast travel there again? Yes. I'll show you what they have.
Finally.
Hello. Yeah, they have, like, all these, like, really powerful things. I didn't do any fishing, so I don't know how useful the boss fish is. When I left off, I was in the middle of the final dungeon. I mean, getting this stuff will be nice, right? It was kicking my ass a little bit. I mean, the gold gel and the Omega Elixir probably going to be really
If only
helpful.
we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Anyway, Calaglia. I'm glad to know it exists. Need the boss fish for an EX quest? Well, it's good to know that I can just get one there. And for cheap, relative to everything else that guy's selling. Not that one. You can fish for it, obviously. Well, yeah. But I did the fishing once in the tutorial and then never again. So doing, like, the final boss of the fishing minigame is probably going to be pretty difficult. It's nice to know I can effectively skip it. No dialogue? Okay.
Huh?
What's the matter, Law?
It's just weird how quiet it is.
Are you sure? Isn't this how it normally is?
Usually there's a little more going on. Like building and repairing houses and stuff. But there's none of that.
Also, I can only guess who I need to do the fishing for. You have the Infinity plus 1 rod and all the bait, so it'll be stupid easy. Well, if it's gonna be stupid easy, I might as well just buy it anyway. Got it first try? Well, nice.
Now that you mention it, you're right. Did they halt the repairs or something?
Well, if it isn't the blazing sword, and Law too.
I probably am just gonna buy it.
Just call me Elfin.
Save money.
But that's no way to speak to our hero and
Didn't I end the base game with, like, over 100,000? It's only 15,000. That's barely anything. That's like, what, half an hour at most?
Hey, what's going on? It looks like the construction's on hold.
It is. Is that why you're here?
No, I was just wondering. Mind explaining?
You know how the Crimson Crows are in charge of reconstruction? Well, they've been busy lately.
I'll decide definitively when we get there.
Which means the repairs on my house are taking forever. My family's tired of waiting so long. We could make some progress if we at least had materials, but those damn Zoogles.
So you want us to do something about that?
Yes! You can find what we need in the Iglia Wastes. Should be a cakewalk for a hero, right?
Indeed.
Talk about getting carried away. Sheesh.
I guess this is what heroes do now.
Alphen.
Still, we can't ignore this. Come on.
It's just some Zoogles.
Something's bothering you again.
People rely on us because we're heroes. And we just drop everything to help them because it's expected of us. Is that really the way it should be?
Life seems to be improving for these people. Even their clothes are higher quality.
They're still not as well off as some other places, but they're getting there.
Alright. Oh no, another way. Which way are the wastes? Oh, like north. North-ish.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
We'll help them later if we feel like it. So during see all the visual novel segments fully voiced.
Iglia Wastes haven't changed.
Yeah.
Still nothing but Zoogles living here.
Not to be rude, but it's not exactly the sort of place I'd want to live anyway.
It happened a few times in the base game. But it does seem to be happening more often in the DLC. And I ran right past that. Okay, we'll go back, I guess. I think I ran right past it. Yeah, there. Sorry guys, not gonna play with you today. Why are we so zoomed in? That was Kusara? No. I was mixed up.
Yet grows.
Alphen and Kusara.
Huh? Is that what we're looking for?
I thought we'd be fighting something. They were talking about Zoogles. Let's see, over there, or... This northmost one is probably easier to get to. You're new looking, I think.
I I heard Calaglia's climate became milder after the worlds merged. But this is...
It has only become milder in comparison to before.
That's true.
If it were to change too fast, neither the people nor plant life would be able to keep up.
That's not quite what I meant.
I hope one day the people in this realm have enough water to go swimming whenever they want.
They're the only two people in existence that wear armor, so it's understandable. Yeah. I guess Alphen's icon looks a bit bulkier, and that's how I'll be able to tell. We'll see. I'll try to remember it that way.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I wonder what we can make with this.
Kisara's
If you can't
armor
decide,
Alphen
I'll have it raw.
is a bit
Hey, wait! Don't eat that!
it's a bit more intricate. I didn't even notice that spaceship. I am not very observant. Right over here. Also, Legil wore armor that one time. For that one quest.
Everything we need is here.
Hopefully this will help the reconstruction start again.
You're lost in your thoughts again.
It was probably the blazing sword they needed, not me.
Okay,
People who know you see you.
she should keep
We
it
all
off.
have a hard time with the discrepancy between our true self.
It was
and the
weird that she
impression
suddenly
others have of
gained
us.
2 feet of height when
But
she did that.
I doubt such knowledge will help you feel any better right now.
Maybe even 3.
Hey, why don't we go back to Ulzebek? There's no point in staying here anyway.
Right. Let's go.
Someone taller than everyone else in the story when she put on that armor. It was crazy. It's almost as if they just reused the same model from the armored enemies. They wouldn't do that.
Back, are ya? How did it go?
No way.
Not bad. It should be all taken care of.
Oh, wow, that's great! I knew I could count on the blazing sword. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
The blazing sword until the bitter end, huh? I wonder what he would have done if I'd turned him down.
Well, I guess. He probably would have been disappointed that you couldn't help him.
Go to an inn after this cutscene? Sure. Like
I can't help everyone. It's like I'm doomed to fail them. Sometimes I think Volron was right.
You save the world, get over yourself. Like, go into an inn or actually
This is
use
my
it?
only choice. Drop everything every time someone needs help? Is that even me anymore? I talk to Nazimir like I'm some sort of role model. But look at me. What future?
Alphen,
Trigger the EX quest.
I knew it would be like this if I came to the city. Why did I agree to come?
It was your idea.
Alphen, why did you save me? Was it just because you were a hero?
No, of course not. That's not it. I just...
You chose to fight because you had a reason, right? Regardless of what that reason may have been. Don't forget that you have friends. That there are people who can help guide you.
You have the power of friendship, Alphen.
That's part of the reason why I wanted you to come here with me. It's because I wanted to help remind you of that fact. From what I remember, there should be someone in this city who can help you in ways that the rest of us can't.
The Crimson Crows? No, not them. Doc. Right. Doc. Oh yeah, Doc's living in Olzebek now.
Let's go pay him a visit.
You're looking good, Doc.
You aren't looking too good yourself, though. I'd been wondering when you'd show up. So, what is it? I don't know what you're struggling with, but just spit it out. That's the reason you've come here, isn't it?
I'm too awesome, Doc.
Keep any secrets from you, can I? So, the truth is...
That's my problem. Everyone loves me too much.
So everyone comes to you asking for your help.
I don't mind being relied on. I mean, I'm happy to help. It's just that...
They take it for granted because you're a hero. That must be tough. I don't blame you.
I just don't understand. Renans hate me without question, while Danans call me a hero. Who in the world am I?
We spend such a long time as slaves. In some ways, I suppose we're still trying to get free. Listen, Alphen, how many hands do you have?
Hands? Well, I have 2.
And how many things can you hold at once with those 2 hands? You think the blazing sword can hold hundreds or thousands of things at once just because he's a hero? Nonsense.
Well...
All they see is the legend. They can't tell the difference between Alphen the person and Alphen the blazing sword. That's your real problem, isn't it? So you need to tell them. Remind them that you only have 2 hands.
Are you saying I should abandon people even when they're asking for my help?
Not at all. You want to help everyone. That's a great mindset, and there's nothing wrong with it. However, in order for you to meet everyone's needs, you would have to grow 1,000 hands. No, even 1,000 wouldn't be enough. You'd still miss something, and the people would still complain. All you can do is choose what's important to you. What will you do with just those 2 hands of yours? You are the one who decides, Alphen. Not the people, not the blazing sword, but you.
I decide. I decide for myself. I do.
You're right. He is a goat. We're not voiced anymore? Come on. Not gonna ask anything? You're the one who's going to give me you should be giving me an answer, however. It's like you've realized something. Yes. But I still haven't quite made sense of it for myself. Let's rest here for now. You can think about it overnight. No rush. Looks like going to the inn just naturally.
Mosgul is being used as housing for Renans, so we can't go in.
The Renans there must be living pretty rough.
They say it's temporary until they can relocate to Pelegion, at the very least. I hear it's been improved quite a bit since Doc and I lived there.
Do we go in or do we use it? Well, we have to use it for the main quest, but... Okay. Does this count, or am I gonna have to go to it immediately again? The Blazing Sword and his crew. You're not just passing by without staying here, are you? Not at all. We're still not voiced. I guess do it again. Okay. You figure things out? Think so? Let's speak to everyone. Everyone. Crimson some crows on the people who live here. I want to tell them too, actually. I want to tell them too. Actually, they're the main ones I want to tell in my own words. That's their answer, then there's nothing for me to say. Let's ask Nath to gather a wood for us. Best of luck, Alphen. Sure thing.
What's going on? I don't know, but it's gotta be something big. That's the Blazing Sword, you know.
Don't know exactly what triggered it, just don't want you to miss it. I don't want to miss it either.
Everyone, listen. I once fought with my friends against the Renan Lords. I did so because I thought it was the way to save everyone. I always thought that I had an obligation to fight, to help those unable to fend for themselves. But I realized I was wrong. I can certainly fight to some extent. But I'm still just a human. I'm not a god or a hero.
Well, you are a hero.
What are you saying?
No way! You mean you're not going to help us anymore?
That's not what I'm saying. I want to do all I can. But not because I'm some hero. Not because anyone told me to. I want to do it because I choose to. Even so, there's a limit to what I can do. And that's why...
You're saying you'll be a hero, who helps when you're truly needed.
Nath.
When Zephyr died, we foisted that responsibility entirely on you, rather than sharing the burden. Eventually, you'll be gone, just like Zephyr. Everyone dies in the end, whether they are a hero or not.
Well, I'm 300 years old, so I'm probably not gonna die ever.
We need to learn to fend for ourselves, and not rely entirely on you, or on any individual for that matter. Am I right?
Right, exactly. I believe that is the path to real, lasting freedom. For all of us. But each and every one of you will need to work together. I'm asking for your help.
You heard him. The time for depending completely on others is over. From here on out, we have to find ways to do whatever we can on our own. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll be fine. Go ahead and leave the rest to us. You focus on yourself. I'm sorry for burdening you with so much up until now.
Thanks.
That's them telling you in-universe that you don't need to do all the side quests.
Feeling better?
Why did that need to
Yeah.
load?
I guess, in the end, it seems I was bound by the word hero myself.
It never needed to load
You
before.
freaked me out when you suddenly decided to talk to everyone on your own like that.
Those who depend entirely on others cannot truly call themselves free. A good lesson that we all should keep in mind.
The people here will eventually understand. I really believe that.
If everyone can learn to truly think and decide for themselves, I think they'll start seeing a lot of things differently. And hopefully, one day, they'll realize that the differences between Danins and Renins don't matter at all.
So then, now that you've decided to follow your heart, what do you want to do next, Alphen?
I want to find Nazamil. I'm not sure what she's going through, but I can't help but feel like she needs us. But first, I want to go to Niez.
Niez?
I want to speak to the people in different cities like I did in Olzebek. I'll start with Niez. I'll start sowing the seeds in every town, so that maybe, one day...
That's quite an undertaking. Difficult for a hero, let alone one man.
Only like 5
well,
cities.
I guess we'll just have to lend him a hand then, won't we?
Just make that
Yes,
same
it is,
speech
then.
4 more times. It's not gonna be too difficult.
Unlike Ulzebek, both Danins and Renins live in Niez.
I see
How
what
do
you
you
mean.
plan to start?
Good question. Do you think we should talk to people separately or together?
Separately would raise questions. I believe at the same time is better.
I see what you mean by a little
I wonder how people
icon.
in Niez have been doing since we left.
People often need some sort of impetus to change their ways. In that sense, I doubt much has changed.
There's gonna be some time before we go to Niez. I can
Looks like we
afford
get
to do some
sleep with
side
a
quests.
roof over our heads.
Is it in the... Is it above there? Based on what you said, it probably is in the end.
I sense a poor
But I'll
soul
check
who
every-
is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
I'll help them when I feel like it. I think it's in the end. I'll just use the inn and see what happens. Use a
Looks like we
specific
get to
inn
sleep
you
with a
want to?
roof over our heads.
Maybe I can use this ladder? No. We'll use the inn and see what happens, and if that doesn't work, I'll go to the one in Manancia. Or Volron City. That didn't work. What is that? I'll check again, and then we'll go to Manancia. Well, why would it give me the icon here?
You finally made it.
If I couldn't start it here.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
I swear you're not crazy. Not in this regard, at least.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
There you are.
Maybe there's someone around...
We're not boys. God damn it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Where could that boy have gone?
Hey.
What's wrong? Are you searching for someone? Alphen, yes, I'm looking for my son. I'm out to get some fruit, but he hasn't come back. See a golden envelope on the map anywhere? I didn't see that, but I saw a little normal envelope with a Shion face over it. Came way up here to search for a higher vantage point. Shouldn't take that long to pop over to the shop for some fruit, right? Didn't give him any money, so I think he must have gone outside to pick it by himself. Anyone nearby where fruit grows? Doesn't seem like there would be. Truth be told, I fell ill a few days back, and my son said he'd get some fruit to help me recover. Talk about different things, never mind. Okay. Well, I'll go to the inn in Menancia later. Probably after this quest, if I don't see another one of these. Sounds like a kind boy. Always been, but he's been so active ever since we were freed from slavery. Says he wants to do anything he can to help others, and I'd love to support him, but he worries me so. But he's free, he has things he wants to do.
Alphen.
Should find him quickly. If he runs into any Zoogles, he'll be in danger.
Right.
Road to Moscow is closed, so let's start the search in the Iglia Oasis. Son's name is Delio. Find him for me. Character subquests. Character subquests focus on the stories of individual party members. Subquests for each party member are marked by icons of their faces, so make sure to take advantage of them when you find one. Pulling both the character subquests will both of the character subquests, so there's two of them. Will enhance their boost attack. Enhanced boost attacks are extremely powerful, so unlocking them should be a priority. Are they different, or are they just more powerful? I suppose it doesn't matter, but I'd like them to be different. Have a new thing to look at.
I hope that kid hasn't gone too far. But speaking of doing what you want, Shion, what's something you've always wanted to do?
Me? I may have mentioned, but I have some general ideas. Cooking, clothing design, things like that. I haven't decided on a particular thing I want to do yet, though.
I see. There's no rush, so give it some thought.
Yeah, you do that. And while you do that, I can't jump off the building. Here I can. We're gonna go hunt down a child. I think he mentioned a golden envelope earlier.
We'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Where are we going? Okay. Should have realized this was a different thing.
Are you Delio by any chance? Your father is looking for you.
Oh, now we're voiced.
Whoa! The blazing sword? And I remember you too!
You're the one who gave us the elevator key at Ganymede Castle.
The Blazing Sword and you too, the power couple of the century.
Yep. You saved my life that day. I made it out safely thanks to you.
Glad you're safe. My name is Alphen, and this is Shion.
I'm Delio. Nice to meet you.
Your father told us what you're doing out here. This is a dangerous place for fruit picking, especially alone.
But my father's been tired, and I want to help him feel better.
Blazing Sword, that's that crazy Renin chick, exactly.
When I was forced to work at Ganymede Castle, I saw so many people work until they dropped. When you came and freed us all, I was so happy. That's when I decided I wanted to help people too. and I thought I could start by helping my dad. But I don't have any weapons. So I thought about what else I could do.
Delio.
How about this? We'll gather fruit for you.
Shion?
Oh, really? I haven't found any yet and was starting to worry about what I'd do.
Yes, leave it to us. You go back home and wait with your father.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Shion.
Is
I'm
there
sorry
fruit?
I answered without consulting you first.
No, it's
Apple,
fine.
lemon, strawberry.
I felt the same way after all.
It doesn't tell me where.
Just want to show support for that child.
Yeah, I know.
I suppose I'm just gonna look everywhere until we find it.
Hey! It's that ingredient!
Yeah, the one for that recipe.
You always have an eye for food.
Sure they don't drop from enemies? Does this tell me? No. How about this? That's already expended. Strawberries. I doubt strawberries would grow around here. But the game has implied otherwise. I'll look for a little while and then I'll Google it. Oh, I can go spawn somewhere. I would imagine. Just had someone I did the quest. It would have been nice if our inventory carried over, because I probably had some that way. How do I get up there? Were there vines I didn't see? Who knows? It's a year later, the strawberries are probably rotten. Yeah. But it's also in my infinite inventory, so who knows? Maybe things don't spoil in that inventory, that, like, pocket dimension that Renans have, where they hide their weapons. According to the map, I can just go here, but maybe it's further down, who knows. Oh yeah, it's in there. Strawberries aren't here. You wouldn't be strawberries, would you? No. I wonder if Google would tell me where I could find strawberries, and specifically the DLC. Is this game big enough for that? Probably, now that I think about it. That's been useful for that. Are you strawberries? No. I've actually never seen strawberry plants now that I think about it.
My heart skipped a beat there.
It was like 10 feet, you're fine. Alright, Google. How do I strawberry? Let's see. Tales of Rise. Beyond. I can type Beyond the Dawn. Strawberry. Let's see. strawberries aren't on this map.
Your travels began here, did
That's
they not?
so evil.
Yes, this is where Shion and I met. Everything started with that moment.
Who knows where we'd all be right now if you two hadn't run into each other?
If I hadn't met Alphen or the rest of you... No, I don't even want to imagine what that'd be like.
Life is full of surprises, both good and bad.
That's right. When things get tough, we just have to stick together and trust that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
How evil of this game. Oh, there they are on the map. Cool. We're not here for those, though. I'll look for the golden envelopes.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
After this. You guys are strawberries.
I'll take that.
There we go. Due to work shenanigans, I am not home. Let me know if you want a Discord call. Yeah, sure. We'll see. In a little bit. Is there a festival playing over here? Oh, curses.
Good to be back in familiar territory.
Northish.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see.
We'll help them out later. Game
What they have to
really
say.
wants me to help out those people in particular. Let's play everyone's favorite game show. Is this part of the side quest going to be voiced? Where do we go? Oh. We don't go to the child that we said we would collect the fruits for. I didn't realize you were calling me. Let me tab out.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
There we go. Unmute Discord. Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you are. Hopefully there's not going to be any sound issues. I haven't adjusted anything since our last
I
call.
sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
At the very top of the tower.
Okay, where am I?
I should tab back into OBS and I think about it. There we go.
Okay, him in there.
There you are. Are we voiced?
Welcome back.
We are voiced. Let's go.
We got some fruit for you.
Did you try the
Here, take it.
Inn in Menancia yet, or no?
Not yet. I was going to wait till after this quest.
Are you sure? Is it okay to touch you?
Yes, I'm all right now. Listen, I'm sorry about what I said back at Ganymede Castle.
It's okay. I was a little surprised, but Alphen told me it wasn't my fault, so I didn't let it bother me. Thanks for the fruit. It looks so delicious. I'll share some with my dad right away.
Ha ha! How wonderful. You've both been such a big help.
Our actions had greater benefits than we realized. I'm really glad we were able to free those people from slavery. Shion? What's the matter?
That child is just like I was when I was freed from my thorns. Once I no longer had to deal with them, I thought of so many things I wanted to do. Am I selfish?
No, not at all. I think it's a good thing.
I'm not so sure. But after meeting that boy, I think I want to do more of the things I thought of.
Is that right? Well, I'll be here to support you. If there's
Is that part
anything I
voiced?
can
I
do
can't
to
even
help,
tell now. 'Cause
just
I
say the
just
word.
muted the stream.
It is voiced.
Very cool.
Just the first part of it wasn't for some reason.
That means a
Yeah,
lot.
that seems to be the trend.
Thanks, Alphen.
To bait you into thinking it's not an important quest, I guess.
Even though there's an icon that tells you this is a very important quest for this specific character.
So, have you thought about what you want to do first?
Helps
A
on
little.
a side quest.
I think that coming up with outfits sounds more fun than just reviewing clothing.
Oh yeah? I think that's great.
Thanks. And a new look for you is at the top of my list, Alphen.
Just don't pick anything too wild, okay?
Alright, so you said Menancia.
I could be wrong, but yes, I didn't see it. Don't quote me on that.
I'll go to the inn and see what happens.
This was around the point, like, in the main quest where it triggered. So, like, yeah.
We've reached our destination.
Oh, another thing. I don't know what triggered
Hurry it
this.
up, Alphen! Hey, you too, Lord Man!
Haste makes waste, young one.
Oh, don't even start with me on that. Come on, we're keeping everyone waiting.
He's right. Shion and Rinwell must be getting impatient with us, too.
I don't believe that's the case. Look, they seem to be
Hey, what
enjoying
triggered
themselves.
this? You're still, like, outside?
It feels so
Right outside the
comforting
inn,
to
yeah.
just sit quietly side by side next to each other. And
I
being able
unlocked
to
a
follow
skit
through
once
with
I
something
fast
you
traveled
set your
here.
mind to like that. It's
I think this is
dependable, you know?
part of it?
Wow, you really have a soft spot for that sort of thing, don't you?
Are they talking about...
Just one big fat.
Kinda awkward if we butted in now, right, Alphen?
I've never unlocked
Not
a
at all.
side quest through one of these.
We should say something.
No. It would be rude of us to interrupt. Let us assess the situation and choose the time to make our entrance with propriety.
You mean eavesdrop?
Personally, I really like those light, nimble movements. There's a graceful fluidity to them. And the strike that comes afterwards, it's always so cool, no matter which way you look at it.
Strike? Hold up.
For me, it's the poise I'm fond of. That dignified demeanor never seems to falter, all while staying alert and being receptive to even the most subtle shift in
I'm gonna
sounds.
call the punchline. They're talking about a cat.
Sounds.
I know. And those big, beautiful, thoughtful eyes. I keep finding myself inadvertently gazing into them.
Big, beautiful, and thoughtful?
Definitely a cat.
Am I right?
Alphen does have beautiful eyes.
Okay,
If
calm
anyone has
down.
thoughtful
Flaw.
eyes, it's Dohalim.
But surely Big Eyes refers to Law?
I can't wait to see Zare again.
I knew it.
Cat!
I'm so smart. I knew what they're.
That is a level 86 Cerberus, okay.
I knew the joke before they said it.
When I see you speaking with other Renans, they always look so happy. It's made
watch
me
this.
realize
I'm gonna get
just
this
how many
Crimson
people
Blossom.
depend on you, Dohalim.
I'm glad to be able to help, but I do feel it goes a bit too far sometimes.
You can say that again. Apparently, there are
Alright.
even some who want you to be the
Not
new
too good.
ruler of the Renan people.
I suspect their minds are still trapped in the Renan mentality that the strong have an inherent right to rule and should be followed. Unfortunately for them, the reign they envision was
All
but
that
a
to do like
fantasy.
a 20th
Even
of
in
his
the
health
old
bar.
days. Going forward, they will need to face reality.
Yeah, a reality with no more lords or sovereigns.
Though there are still those enthralled by my title of former lord. I hope to see the day when they too can stand on their own two legs.
That said, I don't think people place their faith in you just because you were once a lord. I kept it from you so as not to burden you further, but there have been quite a few requests for you in Vicent as well.
Is that so? For what, Gertrude?
Some want you to pass on your extensive knowledge by becoming a school teacher. Others say they want you to help them learn to appreciate music. And, as a request for the elegant and handsome Dohalim, there were even some who wished to be your lover.
Why'd you say that with
That's a
such
scary voice.
with such disdain,
Sounds
Sarah?
less like people want things from him, and more like they just want him.
Can't imagine why.
Wish people talked about me like that.
There he goes, talking like an idiot again.
When it comes to children, they all want you to be their father. Sing them songs, read them stories, that sort of thing. It's actually rather
it's
sweet.
Just, like I said, they're just
I
teasing
see.
it again and again. If it's
Not all
irritating.
things people desire of me are quite so vapid, I suppose.
Yes. As a side note, I should mention that most of these requests happen to come from women. It must be wonderful to be so popular,
I would imagine
Zara,
most
why
of the
are you staring
requests
at me with a gaze like
to
the
be
coldest
Dohalim's lover
winter?
were from women.
In the end,
That doesn't surprise
sounds
me.
like wherever Dohalim goes, he leaves a string of hearts in his wake.
I certainly do no such thing.
Okay, just two. Unless one starts immediately into me going to the end. There was three.
Oh my god.
So hungry. I could eat a whole horse by myself.
I bet. Speaking of dinner, I think it's Shion's turn to cook tonight, right?
I believe so. Let's ask
This
if
is
she
it,
can
I'm
get
pretty sure.
started sooner rather than later.
Told you I
If
wasn't
for
crazy.
no other reason than to set a law down.
What? Something wrong?
Hush. They sound quite excited about something.
From what I've heard, a lot of people have been copying Kagari and Notio's wedding ceremony from last year.
Yeah, it's a traditional Renin ceremony, but ever since they got married, it's gotten super popular, even among Danon couples.
I recognize the names, but not
The whole
exactly
thing
what
was
they
just
wanted.
so lovely. It was my first time attending a wedding, but I can definitely see the appeal.
Lovely, yeah. Oh, and all the food they served was delicious too.
I know, there was so much food, but everything they served was carefully chosen. And you could taste the care put into every bite. And the flowers. The arrangement they chose for Kagari's bouquet was a perfect fit for her. Also, during the banquet after the ceremony, Kagari and Notio were telling me the whole story about how they found their new house. They said it was okay if it was simple and bare bones. They just wanted a warm place where they could spend their days together.
Can you see where this quest is going?
I want that too.
I can.
A joyous ceremony for a loving couple starting a
We'll
new life
eventually leave.
together. I guess dreams really can come true. It was a perfect day.
Sounds like someone may have been taking notes.
No, it's not like that. Anyway, Kisara, how about you?
Me?
I think I kind of remember who
Well, I certainly
Kagari
don't
and
think
Notio
marriage
were.
is the most important thing in life. That said,
Did
I'll
you
admit
probably
having
didn't
a
do the
wedding
quest,
ceremony
but
does
it's
seem
there's
nice.
a whole quest where
Really?
you gotta like
It sounds like
it
you both
ends
feel the
with
same
you
way
like
then.
visit, like attending their
speaking
wedding,
of which,
and it's kind of like another.
Kisara, do you remember what you
I
said
think
at
I-
Kagari and
Between Alpha and
Notio's
Shion.
ceremony?
But you
About the
probably
bouquet
didn't do
toss?
it.
I think I
You
did
mean
part
how if
one
you
of the
can't
quest
catch a
line.
bouquet, you'll end up always being single and alone? Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You do
As
eventually
it turns
meet him
out,
if you, like,
that isn't
continue
true
down
at all.
the whole
What?
wedding thing.
It isn't?
Yeah.
Apparently not. I actually just found out recently myself. I'm really sorry.
So
I
maybe
shouldn't
that'll
have
jog your
mentioned it
memory.
without checking first.
This is quite an interesting conversation. In more ways than one.
Brett.
Seriously? Who
Good one
cares
job,
about
Gohan.
weddings and all that kind of stuff? Let's go already! I'm starving!
If we must. Personally, I feel it's rather boorish of you to spoil their fun.
Hey! You guys talking about weddings?
Oh, you three are finally back. Yeah, it turns out weddings are all the rage these days.
I have heard the same. There is no denying that Notio and Kagari's ceremony was a delightful occasion, filled with warmth and understanding.
That's for sure. Even after the ceremony was over, Shion just kept going on and on about how nice it had been.
I don't know about that.
Really? I guess I never realized.
Law must be misremembering, that's all. Anyway, I've got a dinner to make.
Whatever
Seems
you
like
say,
it's a
Shion.
bit of a touchy subject for her. It would probably be best not to press her on it.
What is it, Alphen? Is something the matter?
No, sorry, I'm just realizing that there's so much I don't know. I had no idea that weddings were popular, that Shion was so interested in them. Any of it.
Don't let it get to you. Paying attention to such things is simply not in your nature.
Damn, Dohalim! Are you trying to cheer the poor guy up or rub salt in the wound?
Yeah, that wasn't the best thing to
It's
say.
fine, Law. Dohalim is right. Still, it's something I need to work on. Otherwise, it could get me into real trouble in the future. And maybe someday I'll, find someone I want to marry. If my bride is someone who cares deeply about the wedding ceremony, then that means it should be important to me, too.
I wonder if
You
that's
don't gotta
something to
be
be.
I
fucking
use my
so
own ignorance as an
vague
excuse
about it,
to
Alfred,
make
come
my
on.
bride-to-be do all the planning. That would be a
Ah.
huge burden for one person to carry,
I
right?
wonder why it showed a
That
panel
may
of
be the
Shion when he
case,
said
but
that.
I'm still not sure what you're getting at.
I just think that
gee,
it's
I
important to
wonder.
know about weddings.
Crazy.
Not only weddings, but marriage in general. I need to learn more about them so I can be prepared. I want to do some research and fill in the gaps in my knowledge. That way I'll have the confidence to
Aw.
help out and make informed decisions when the time comes. But I've never done something like this before. I have no idea where to even begin. So,
You're saying you want us to help you out? You got it! To be honest, I don't really know that much about the subject myself, though.
thanks, Law.
Oh, Speaking of which, you should definitely make sure to ask Shion for help. There's probably nothing about nuptials that she doesn't know.
No. Sorry, but I, want to keep this a secret from
Can I
her.
go up this ladder yet?
Because
Why would you want to keep this a secret from Shion?
doing this for my own benefit. So I want to do as
And
much of
Shion
it as possible
specifically.
on my own.
Shion specifically.
Without being a burden on anyone else.
I like how Law
I realize
catches
I'm
on
asking
to
for
it,
some assistance from all
and
of
then
you guys.
like
I
everybody
don't wanna
else,
bother
like
Shion with
including
this.
Law, it feels like,
If I
but
did,
everybody is just
then I'd
kind
end
of
up
still
relying on it
oblivious
too
to,
much.
to
I really
who
want to
he's
avoid
talking
that.
about for the
Yeah.
rest of the quest.
So
It's kind
I
of
want to do this research, but I also want to keep Shion from finding out about it.
it is
Can you
it
help
is
me?
really goofy.
Whoa,
but like,
that was a whole lot of words. But
here
I
for it.
think I get what you're trying to say. You could have just said you don't want to cause trouble by not knowing anything, because you finally decided you want to
Remember when I
marry
said like it's the
Shion.
longest fucking
You need to
support
work on your
conversation in
filter law.
existence.
You don't have to say every thought that pops into your head. You aren't a little kid, are you?
Well, they almost said it there.
My. Those growing pains can sure pack a wallop.
At any rate, I think I speak for all of us when I say we are sympathetic to your cause. We shall assist in your research and keep it to ourselves. You should go about this endeavor in your own way. If you do not wish to involve Shion at this time, then so be it. But be mindful that should she find out, you'll likely need to explain all of this to her.
The pursuit of knowledge is a noble one. I'm rooting for you, Alphen.
Thanks, all of you. I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity to gather as much info as I can.
I did not hit the Renwell button, but okay.
There's
My
Shion's.
fat fingers.
And now we can just invade Shion's privacy. You didn't tell me how to do that.
Those journal entries are pretty funny. You should read them for the sake of content.
Where are they? I don't think it told me. Or that I didn't. I just didn't read it.
Field guide. and then
Field
there's, like,
guide.
the whole thing for 'em.
Where is
Just in the
field
thing.
guide? There it is. Is this how you write a diary? I can start writing a diary today to commemorate my embarking on the journey with everyone, or something like that. Just want us to be able to look back and think, wow, that really happened, and laugh. The only thing is, I have no clue how to write a diary, so it might end up being in my weird style. Can't help it since I've never written one before, not that it really matters. There are 4 pages, gosh damn. Don't know if this makes sense as the topic for the first diary entry, but today we've talked about weddings. It's already been over a year since we attended Kugari and Nadio's? I forgot how they said it. Amazing ceremony. A lot of people started talking in private about it, and now more people want to get married. That's nice, something positive to talk about. Also, I realized I had a big misunderstanding. Sarah told me about how if you don't catch a bride's bouquet, you can never get married. Glad it isn't true. It's not like I cared one way or the other, Baka. But it bothered me just a little. Speaking of which, Alphen looked strangely serious at dinner. Wonder what's going on. It's not like the food tasted bad. I mean, he got second helpings. Maybe he was thinking of a new dish. And that doesn't that is pretty funny. But that doesn't lead to a side quest or anything, that's just for the funny.
We're talking about we gotta learn more about weddings, right? And then
Yeah.
go to quests, like do left on the D-pad, and then like there should be a whole thing for the EX quest.
It's not there.
No? What? Okay, I don't know. Maybe like moral trigger, but that's that.
There's a tab for it, but it's completely empty.
Is it?
Yeah. Huh.
Easy. Well, I know that like there's more stuff they gotta do. I don't know what triggers the rest of it.
There wasn't any marker for it, so I guess I just have to happen across it. There's Kasara's quest. Maybe if I use.
Okay, look for a golden envelope now somewhere.
Oh right, golden envelope. It's not here, nor here. Would it be on the?
Like just look over all the maps.
Yeah, not seeing it. We're only seeing Kasara and Ren's like special quests.
Okay. Maybe it's a like progress further in the story type thing.
I'm gonna look it up
that's
just to
that.
see. Tales of Arise.
Don't spoil yourself.
It's probably Shion's, right? Shion EX quest. Just want to see how to trigger it. After completing the Faceless main quests. Okay.
Okay, so that...
Have I done that? I have.
I don't believe you have. I believe that is next up, because it's telling you to go to Niez, right?
Yeah, I haven't done Faceless, so we'll wait until I've done that.
Yeah.
Main story until then. Hello, Niez. No hard feelings? Oh, hey, dude.
Masks?
He looks familiar.
They left. What was that all about?
It sure doesn't seem like any sort of festival. I've got a very bad feeling about this.
The way they didn't seem to be listening to anything brings back some bad memories, huh?
What we saw at Volron's castle. You're right. Just what's going on?
This is a very subdued reaction to what we just saw.
Yeah. It looked
Remember when
just
I was
like
like
the Iron
strangely
Mask
catonic when I said I was gonna do the main quest?
We should find someone who can fill us in.
Because I just didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
They're all wearing masks.
They aren't responding to anything we say. What's going on?
Maybe we can find someone without a mask.
Are they not responding? Well, that guy said a word. I expected just ellipses. It's been like, what, 2 days since we were last here? Ellipses.
All wearing the same masks. Even the Renans. Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
More ellipses.
It's useless. What's going on? Do these come off?
Removing them should be our last resort. If the masks caused this, who
Blow
knows
them
what
away.
happens if we take them off?
I mean, everything seemed okay when we took off Alphonse.
Lightning Tiger Blade! I love Lightning Tiger Blade! Rah! Best move in the game!
I mean, it does look
So
pretty
cool
cool.
when they do
They
it.
don't look hurt, but they're so silent. It's creepy.
Either Danon or Renan is fine. Isn't there anyone here without a mask?
Maybe they've taken shelter somewhere. Let's have a look around.
What's that noise? Sounds kind of like a train. Oh, it's that thing. I see. How have I never heard that before? That's bizarre.
Who is it?
Oh, hey, you don't have a mask.
Bayfun? You're safe. What's happening? What was wrong with those people out front?
Well... A while back, some very odd folks showed up in town.
Well, that was us, probably.
They were all wearing masks, but there were both Renans and Danons among them. But that wasn't the weirdest part of the whole thing. Who do you think was leading them?
Volron.
I don't know. Who?
Nazamil.
Oh, I was not even close.
What do you mean? How could Nazamil be leading them?
It's exactly as I said. Only one person was wearing a different mask than the others, and it was her. No doubt about it. They called themselves Cal Basil.
The one path.
They said they had come to bring peace. However, their methods made that very hard to believe. They started putting those masks on all the people here. And you saw what happened to them after that.
You mean you couldn't stop them? What happened? Where were the Dark Wings?
Nazamil was using some astral art. It was nearly impossible to resist her.
Hypnosis.
I see. But you managed to slip away and hide here.
My favorite narrative device.
What is Nazamil up to? turning people into her puppets with those masks.
They say they bring peace. And I guess technically, they can't fight if they're all being controlled like that.
Nazamiel told us to be patient a little longer, didn't she?
Whatever is going to happen, it must be imminent. Do you know where they were headed?
Shinefall Woods, in Ganeth Harrows. I know it's odd, but when someone asked where they came from, that's where they said their base is.
They're not even trying to hide? Could it be some kind of trap?
No.
We'll just have to go and find out. I see no other options.
Phase 1's coming along well.
Phase 1?
Soon, Phase 2 will come. Everything is going perfectly.
She's writing the MCU.
Just you wait.
What could she be up to?
They have a tutorial for how to get to Ganeth Harrows. Need to use fast travel. Yeah, okay. That's
Ganeth Harrows, like Volron's place?
that was Pelagian, I'm pretty sure.
Well, Pelagian's the town, but it's in...
Oh yeah, you're right.
Ganeth.
Shinefall Woods, which is like...
You're in Ganeth Harrows for like 2 seconds, so like you never learn the name.
Yeah. I mean, until recently, I had just forgotten what the town in Menancia was called, and I just called it Menancia. I'm just not very good at names, especially towns and places, you know?
Elfin!
Oh, we're not voiced. Just thinking, maybe we should learn more about Nazamiel.
Right.
Just thinking the same thing. Let's understand what Nazamiel is trying to accomplish, too.
Right.
It's not a bad idea to get to know who you're dealing with better. So Renan's in Pelagian, so people might know her. Curious about Nazamiel's location, too. Let's check things out and see when... Let's check things out there when time is right. Well, that's a side quest. We'll do that later. We'll do that when we're doing all the EX quests.
Is Nazamiel really out here somewhere? These woods are pretty huge.
This is the only lead we've got right now. We'll search this place from top to
I will
bottom
say
if we have
this.
to.
So in the final dungeon, you are getting, like, specifically from the set of mini-bosses, you are getting the material needed to craft, like, the next set of weapons that appears in the shop eventually that's, like, better than the ones that are there already.
Fair enough.
Which implies that, like, there's gonna be something big, like a secret Infinity +1 boss somewhere in the DLC.
Ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Because there's, like, the bird boss and a couple others in the main game, so maybe.
I mean...
The way I'm scaling, the final boss might be a bit easy for me.
I mean, you never know. Sometimes they can just pull some real bullshit on you.
It probably will, knowing in this game.
JRPG super bosses.
7 phases, and 2 of them is just an ad fight that has way too many ads for its own good.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the ad fight in the base game only had like 4.
Right.
Careful.
I
Someone's
know you
there.
were particularly pissed off about it, though.
Yeah.
The Snake Eyes. What are they doing here? And those masks.
Oh, hey, we're voiced again.
Wait.
Almost no response. Just like the people in
It's so
Yes.
weird how they pick
It
and
must be
choose
the
what to be
masks,
voiced.
right?
Yeah.
Most likely.
Incredibly funny.
The Snake Eyes want Renans in power again. Normally they'd have attacked us or called for backup by now.
Octopath was kind of the same way now I think about it.
And the masks are powerful enough to pacify even them. What has Nazamiel started?
I don't know. but we don't have enough information to speculate.
I'm damn near maxed out on all my skill trees, by the way.
I see what looks to be a mausoleum. Not a bad place to use as a base.
I mean, I feel like I'm already like halfway through most of them by now.
Let's hope Nazamil is there too. Come on.
I didn't check them in between streams. I should probably...
I'm not even picking and choosing. I'm just like when I get the notification, I'm just spinning on what I can.
I did fill them out at the end of last stream. I don't think I need to check them already.
Like, for example, Shion, I have 4 things left across 4 trees. That's crazy.
Huh.
Now! Hurry up and kill him now!
The great and terrible Waterlord relying on the strength of another?
Okay.
How utterly pathetic.
Hey, buddy.
The hell have I been keeping you for all this time? Do something, Nazamil! Now!
Someone who clings to others' strength is not qualified to wield power or reap its benefits. Die.
Sephiroth killed Mazamil's dad. Probably.
I wish we had like one proper flashback of Nazamil's dad.
It is just for the strong to dominate over those who are weak.
I mean, the implication
Being
is enough, I
different is
guess, but like
meaningless
even that.
in the face of sheer power. And yet, the one who taught me that still died in the end. The
Before
truth
the
is
final
that
boss
people
is
will always
Nazamil's dad.
doubt, hate,
Oh.
and reject anything that's different, including me.
We're investigating the mausoleum, aren't we? Let's go.
Alright, dungeon time. An hour and a half into stream and we're getting to like proper gameplay. I think I've had one fight since the start of stream. Mausoleum of the Jungle.
Is it okay for us to just ignore those snake eyes?
It doesn't seem like they're aware of us, so I think it should be okay.
It's not too big.
Better not suddenly jump out from behind us or anything.
Why would you say something like that?
There's no enemies here.
Bad guys.
And here I was saying that we were in actual gameplay mode. That's an exit. Probably a second floor later.
Punkus.
Level 5 thing. That'll be cool to look at later. I should try to make some actual accessories at some point. Nowhere else to go.
This wall's damaged and connects to a cave. We can use this to get further inside.
I wonder if we can get back to the mausoleum.
There seem to be damaged areas throughout the complex. Let's hope they're connected to one another.
They probably are. Oh, this place looks cool. It also looks exactly like that one dungeon that I couldn't finish because it was also incredibly
There are
overleveled.
Zeugles in here too.
Much like those outside, they don't seem to be controlled in any way.
We'll continue to avoid them for now. Right is always right. Is there anything over here? The like hitboxes that the enemies have that like initiate combat seem to be much smaller than in the base game. You can be able to just run.
Saying they're what's the word? Just their hitbox to start it.
Yeah, they're easier to dodge if I don't want to fight them.
Yeah, maybe that means you're just getting better.
That could be it. I feel like in the base game I wasn't able to run in between them like I just did. I didn't go over here, did I? I do feel like they changed those.
I mean, they might have adjusted some things, which is why like the DLC is a whole nother thing. So like, you can,
Right.
so, like you can play with these new set things.
That's Alpha.
You don't know, like I'm not making any sense, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's another like 20-hour campaign. We'll go to the southern one.
I fucking hate these guys with the hammers, dude.
The like guys that they pretend aren't mini bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them either, really.
They're totally mini bosses. They're just bosses without the big old health bar.
Yeah. They have the same amount of health, I think.
Glorious.
I think at the end
Everyone here's wearing a mask
of the base
too.
game, the
No
ones that you fight there
response.
had like
Damn it.
60,000.
It's like they can't even see us.
This is creeping me out. Let's get going already.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. Breaking strike. Assault. Damn it! Oh, I died. That's crazy. I failed.
I feel like this might be the right way to go. I want to go the wrong way so I get all the cool stuff.
Wrong.
I've been doing so well, I keep pressing the wrong button. We'll go to the northernmost entrance then.
Damn it, Shion. General, what the fuck are you doing?
This place also looks pretty significant. Hello? Actually, I think this place is the wrong way. This will lead to that chest we saw earlier. Probably. That's what I think. In fact, I'm sure now.
Oh, right, she does do that.
I'll take that.
Who does what?
I was over here trying to dodge Bro's charge attack, and then he saw her very confused, like, I'll stop its charge. I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally something she does.
Oh yeah.
It
So
just
few.
hasn't came into play recently.
So many enemies. So few enemies use the charge attack. I always forget by the time it comes up again.
Coming in rather quiet, but I mean, there's not much more I can do on my end.
I feel like the only like boost attack whose special effect is ever relevant is like Shion's and sometimes Rin's.
I mean, they all have their uses.
Yeah.
It's not like
We just want
again,
those.
everybody, they're all like again really specific, except for Alphins, which is
Yeah.
a free boost break, as it were.
Right. But I almost never really feel like I need to use Dohalims. And we were just talking about how much we forget about Kusara. And so few enemies are armored aside from
the
the...
fleet-footed enemies, as they're called, show up every now and again.
Yeah.
And they do get pretty annoying.
Yeah,
and
that's
there
fair.
is, there is that whole thing where if you complete both of their companion quests, it gets upgraded.
Yeah.
Right, and I've done a few of those, and including Dohalims.
What
And
could this be?
Dohalims, it seems to like do it across an area now.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is kind of useful. So like, take that as you will. I don't have all of them.
Yeah. I'll try to get all
So
of them.
maybe I should going into the final dungeon.
That probably for the best.
You know, that's what post game's for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well?
We have an optional boss. Just like that one Cerberus guy in the Cisladin dungeon, right? So we have a little bit of
Well,
this. It was an Orthrus, not a Cerberus, I remember. Two-headed dog. Can't let our guards down. Need to be fully prepared. Friend objectives, find Nazmil. That's a lot of words to say. Hey, look, optional boss guy. Can I open it? Or do I have to find a thing? Okay.
The thing is like right next to you. It's
Oh yeah, it's this thing. We're gonna save. Because why not? Haven't done that all stream.
orange shell. I can't be foreboding for anything, can it?
Can it even fit through the door if it wants to? I don't think it can. Maybe if it went sideways.
Destroy the walls, but I mean...
Yeah. 83. Maybe I shouldn't have fought this guy.
Hi, Hoodle! We'll be fine.
Are you a Talus? You are a Talus.
Don't you think you've
Stop doing that.
not to overdo it?
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Just took a lot of unnecessary damage because I learned a Flaming Edge move. Right when and it was one of the ones that take forever. Oh right, I could have the star fix that.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. Here's a healing art.
You know, for being... Actually, what level are we? I don't remember. Maybe 83 is not too bad. Because we're doing pretty well, I think. I say that as both Law and Xion get wrecked. Go ahead and fix them.
Sleep now.
It won't
Why does Kisara constantly have that one strand of hair?
Sorry, is that one what?
One like strand of hair in front of her face.
I think that's just to make her design a bit more, like, unique. Rather than just blonde woman.
Pissing me off with this
I kinda like it. Oh, you count as armored. I could have logic wreck you. We do it through here, don't we? Yes. Fix Law.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
I dodged that, come on. Well, if you guys aren't gonna heal me, I'll heal myself. Wow, I have so much HP. I don't remember having this much HP in the base game. Like, I realize there's a level difference. But still.
forgive me. This is my fault.
Here, let me help.
Resuscitation. Okay, here I go.
I've still got a fight left in me.
It's over. Blood. Raising you up high. Save you.
Where that came from?
Bloody howling. Resonate with the earth.
Lightning orb. Raging hurricane.
Are you weak to fire? Or rocks weak to fire?
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Everything's weak to fire.
Almost there.
Enough
Don't
fire.
let your guard down.
I guess.
It's weakened.
I'm not done! This ends now! Blow away!
Then tonight's meal is on you. You got it. It's a Nick.
Take this! Elusive deity!
Okay. Come here, buddy. Let's do this. 88, I don't give a shit.
Blow away! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant!
Yeah, that guy wasn't bad at all. The big chunk of HP and not much else.
What's the point of getting any stronger?
Why worry about it? Just think of that strength as a way you can protect the people you love even more.
Rinwell, thank you.
They're demolished.
That's a lovely way to think.
I know, right?
I felt a bit out of character for Shion. Like, I realize she's nice now.
Looks
That
like
felt a
some
little
solid
too
equipment.
nice.
This'll make
Shield.
us even more formidable.
What she did.
We did the fight, and I think we got a level, so Shion's like, what's the point of getting stronger? And Rin's like, well, it helps us protect the ones we love, or something. And Shion was like, oh wow, that's such a lovely way to think. Those were way better, goddamn.
I mean, I don't see how that's out of character for Shion at all.
I feel like it was just a bit
saying-
nicer than she is at this point, you know? Like I said, I realize she's nice, but
I mean, she's like
that felt a little nicer than her character is, you know?
fucking Darth Shion is kind of over now at this point.
I get that.
Ow. Come on. Other one snap. That one. This one.
But yeah, for having
This one,
13 levels
that
on us,
one.
that boss is relatively easy.
Got it.
I think I checked everywhere but up here.
Heavenly Crimson Blossom.
I don't think we even used most of our CP, did we? Oh, we did, actually. That may be why it was so easy. We're just burning through all of our mana.
Ugh. Dude, I'm tempted to just race it to hard mode because this dungeon is
someone's
quite
there.
easy. But maybe I'm just better at the game now.
Who knows?
The blazing sword? What are you doing here?
One of the Snake Eyes not wearing a mask?
So an enemy?
Wait, I don't want to fight.
Like
Pretend
hard
you didn't
mode.
see
I know
me,
I've been calling
please.
moderate hard, but there's an actual difficulty called hard.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? Why aren't you wearing a mask?
This used to be our base. Then they took it over.
They? You mean Cal Basel?
Yeah, them. They appeared out of the blue and put those masks on everyone. We fought back, of course, but the kid leading them was too strong. There was nothing we could do.
Maybe this is the reason why she wasn't a party member.
Nazamil.
Because she's an antagonistic force now.
My friends' personalities totally changed
Yeah,
once they
I
were
mean-
wearing those masks. They joined the other side. It was terrifying. I
Yeah.
found a chance to escape
Right on the money.
before they could put one on me.
A sudden change of personality. Sounds like those masks
Oh,
exert
I didn't realize
influence
you
on
got
the
that.
mind.
No way, Shion. The masks change your personality? Who would have realized?
One more thing. How can Cal Basel travel safely with all the Zookles around?
There's a special passage. Thing is, it only opens if you're wearing one of their masks.
Should have known. That means we can't use it, though. No way we're putting on those masks.
So, what do you say? I don't want to get captured again. Not after all that.
Fine. You can go. We
Time
should
to
go,
repent.
too. We have to find
That's a
Nazamil.
raw line coming from you, Kisara.
Checked everywhere. Yes, okay. Marta should go heal. I did use a lot of
I
our
wondered
resources
how
on that
Nazamil
rock
managed to
fight.
create an entire organization so quickly.
So she used the power of the masks to take over the Snake Eyes. But why would she control people like this?
Level 80 birds. Maybe I am under level. Maybe I shouldn't be ignoring all these guys. Ow.
Now I'm real mad. I'll crush you.
I'm not good enough at law to try to get his level 2. I'm just gonna stick with his level 1. For now, at least. I don't think my arts are compatible with that. Even if I did want to. Maybe I should check his skill stuff. He's number 1. There we go. I don't know what arts are actually good on him, though. Let's see.
It seems like this dungeon just kind of gave up and just threw Cerberuses everywhere.
Excellent. We pulled that off perfectly.
Only the best from the two of us.
Is there a waterfall
Right.
there?
Let's polish it up even more. Let's
Okay, where are we going? Is anywhere down? Looks like.
keep at it.
Looks like
so
we can swim
sinister
across
about this
here.
earthen
I don't
mass.
like getting my clothes wet, but I guess this is no time to be fussy.
Can't use the map in the water. Those are giant lobster dudes. Are they always that big? Surely not.
What's up?
These lobster guys are huge. I don't remember them being this big.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
They're the same size.
Here's a healing art. Eat this. I'll smash you. Here I come. Super No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Inferno punch. Eagle dive. Burn in hell. First strike. Giant to dust. Crumble. Finish it.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this now.
I'm right beside you! I can't heal you forever! Hold together! Just a little longer!
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you informed.
I'll smash you!
Reload!
Stop being armored. Can I move, please? Game? Thank you.
They got me flanked! Here I go! Rising Demon's Descent! Flashing bang!
Their size did not mean they were harder to fight.
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah! It was off
That
the
was
chart!
They're better. Have you not heard the saying large and in charge?
I have heard, actually. Those guys were large, but they were certainly not in charge.
I can't wait to start making our meal.
Smasher 8.
We having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
I was looking at my phone, and then just like I just get jump scared by dude approaching me. I'm like, okay, hello, guess we're fighting now.
Is this new? It is new.
Pineapple gel.
What's that
Yeah, I bought a whole bunch of
I think
items.
it's coming
for
from
this
over there.
dungeon, and now it's just giving me a bunch
Let's
of
take a
items.
peek.
Huh.
I haven't really been using too many, so I'm just kind of stacked.
If you have the max amount of items and you're given another one, does it automatically sell it?
This place, is this
I
where they make
don't know.
those masks?
Do you just not
People
get
wearing
it?
them
Does it
seem
refuse it to you?
different from everyone
I
we've
do
seen so
not
far.
know. That's just like, that's something to look up.
Shion,
Or
wait!
try, I guess.
Do you see us?
Yes. What
And
can
that-
I
like,
do
that's,
for
like,
you?
I don't know.
She got
I can't
through.
say much else. Like, I don't even know what to infer.
What
It
are
just
you all
never
doing
crossed my
here?
mind.
What are you trying to accomplish?
We maintain this
Maybe someone will
facility
find out
to
one day.
Produce and manage suppressors. Our goal, of course, is world peace.
Suppressors. That
Maybe you
must
can go
be the
above the
proper name
max.
for those
Oh.
masks. So, it's a tool to subdue the wearer's
That would
will.
honestly probably be the best way to approach it. Like, you couldn't
Wearing
buy
one
anymore,
makes you a
but like, you
doll.
can still go above the max
Empty
there.
shell.
Maybe.
That's their idea of peace.
That is only the initial stage.
Penis
Interference in
descent.
the wearer's will creates conflict with the
Flash on
suppressor
my thing
that
to
must be
like.
compensated for.
Eventually, the mind is calm, and a harmony is reached between the two.
It's the infinite
Then
Tsukiyomi.
everyone becomes the same.
What do you mean, the same?
We mean that we
Down.
all share the
And down
same
leads
foundation.
to.
Masumil's Madara
And
Here.
from
identity is
Naruto.
the reigning visage.
You the reference lost on me, pal.
We have no conflicts.
Like
Madara.
some people in this call, I'm not
Everyone
a
wearing one
weeb.
of those things just does what they're told?
In
Ignore the fact that I'm playing Tales of Arise, the most anime game out
This
there.
is wrong.
well, it's not Xenoblade 2.
Controlling minds? Forcing compliance? You can't call that peace.
Nasumil's plan here
You've
is
all gotta
exactly
wear
like
those
one of the
things and
Naruto
obey the
villains.
reigning visage's orders, right? That's
The Naruto villain wants to
There is no need to worry.
be friends
For
with
we have
everybody, effectively.
located the keystone.
Well,
The
one of the
keystone?
bad guys' plans was just to like mind control everyone
All of the
and
many
put them in a tree,
mausoleums
but it
throughout
was
the
just the
world.
same plot
You
here.
found the mausoleum's control center?
Yeah.
But how?
By interfacing directly with the keystone, the bearer of the reigning visage is able to harmonize even with distant suppressors.
The
Blow
world
them
will
away.
be joined as one. All differences will cease to be.
Alphen.
Alphen? Are you the one called Alphen?
No, that's some other guy.
So what if I am?
Nazamiel has been expecting you.
Law armor.
She waits
and
further within
gold
this
gel.
facility.
3 gold gels in a single chest.
Goddamn.
Maybe the final boss is gonna be tough. What
Controlling
the fuck?
people's minds with those masks? I just don't get
Maybe
it.
you really want me to get
Why
through it,
is
I don't know.
Nazamiel doing this?
And if she's waiting for us, does that mean she knew we were coming?
At this point, it would be better to ask her directly rather than speculate.
We keep having to
That was a weird
travel
noise
through
I
all
made,
these
sorry.
caves and buildings. It's making me lose track of where we are.
True. But at least we get to do it without wearing those masks.
speaking of masks. Those Cal Basel guys didn't make them from scratch, did they?
Probably not. I've seen them at other mausoleums.
I'm sure it's another work of the Helganquil. They've been manipulating us in various ways. I suppose it was one of those attempts.
But this place was the stronghold of the Snake Eyes, wasn't it? I wonder why they didn't try to use the masks.
If Nazamiel has the same power as a sovereign, maybe she was able to use that power to activate the masks.
It was fortunate the Snake Eyes couldn't use them.
In the end, their entire group ended up getting taken over by those masks, huh?
Perhaps that's why Nazamiel was able to form Cal Basel in such a short period of time.
But for what? What is she trying to do? They talk about bringing peace, but what they're doing is the exact opposite. There's no way they can bring about peace like this. And Nazamiel should know that.
Counterpoint, she's like 12.
Counterpoint to what?
She should know that this doesn't bring peace.
Yeah.
They have a cooking thing here. Does that let us have... No, those don't exist in this DLC, I forgot.
What doesn't exist?
The camp conversations when you cook.
Right. Because everybody's already best buds.
Indeed.
Do that.
Oh, there's another absurdly high
That
level
enemy
guy.
looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
I don't want to fight it. It's such low level, though. Not such low level, so... with such little mana. If I had full mana, I'd be happy to fight it. If I did want to fight it, how would I? There's not...
Theoretically, hypothetically.
I don't see any switches around. Granted, they kind of blend in. It was hard to find them in the base game as well. They're not marked or anything.
I thought you guys, am I going in circles?
Surely it wouldn't be over here, would it? No, there's no way. Technology can't exist in rocks. There's no way to open it that way. I'd like to open it and then go back to an inn or something. But how would I open it?
Oh.
Maybe if I talk to this guy? We've safely without encountering Zoogles using this door. Put the suppressor to use it? Yeah, screw that. This? Oh, there's a lot of codexes there. I don't have time to read that. I'm running around looking for a switch. I'm feeling kind of blind right now.
Trying to find the way to open the big man's cage.
Indeed.
That's in another room, I believe. The, like, mantis guy, right? Well, I know that room, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not in that.
This,
It's
like...
not in that part of the dungeon, no.
Oh, okay. Is it further in,
It's
or
like,
is it further back?
There's like a... I don't know if you can see it from there, but there's like, there's like a balcony in one of those rooms that's like, like the button's up there and you can drop down from that balcony and then just go straight to the thing. It's a whole thing.
There's a balcony? Oh, up there. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
You
further...
can access that somewhere else, yeah.
So it's further in. I see. Okay. Well, it's good I know that. Now I can progress.
Aren't you glad you have me here?
It's the best.
Thank you, thank you.
Guys, do you really think we can take what they said about the masks at face value? Didn't that seem a little too easy?
Now that you mention it, no one here is even trying to stop us.
It's gotta be some kind of trap. They said they're gonna bring peace, but that's only by using those masks to brainwash everyone, right?
Nazamil.
What? And thus...
Law armor. Significantly better. I don't have any
our
accessories.
strength yet grows.
Law's chest opening animation is so fucking goofy.
Yeah.
Like, does a squat.
What's in here?
Red rosemary.
That is Gisara. I'm so smart.
Your mom is Kasara.
None of this equipment is really interesting.
I'm
You
sorry,
must
that was
really
rude.
like it,
Shouldn't have said
Alphen.
Was it rude?
that. I mean,
Hey, yo,
comparing
Volko.
someone's mom to probably the best mom figure in the game, Kasara is definitely a choice.
It is definitely a choice.
We
Another
seem to
door.
have come across something a little unusual.
Oh, you're a big dude. Oh, you're the same guy that's been recycled twice already. I see. Is there a way to open this that I see? Not here.
2 years to make this DLC, and it's like all recycled content.
Hey, look at that door.
Nazamiel's. Oh, then that room must be hers.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm sure it was just like, I don't know. I'm sure they have their reasons. That's all I'm gonna say.
They probably waited a bit to...
It obviously didn't start like immediately after the game released.
Yeah, they probably waited a bit to decide that it was worth it. It's probably a shortcut.
I mean, hell, fucking, what was it? The Elden Ring DLC was like 3 years after the main game. Like, that sold like hotcakes.
Place.
Oh, yeah.
No decorations or anything. Is
So,
this Nazamiel's room?
I guess people, myself included.
They say that a
damn it,
room is a
Kisara.
reflection of its inhabitant.
You ruined the
Then
perfect combo.
What does this say about her?
I guess
From
people
what
were
everyone
excited
said,
and wanted to, you know, see the
she's
story continue.
supposedly
So it
the
makes
leader
sense.
of this group. But this seems like...
You didn't even kill him.
This room.
That was a pointless. That was a pointless
Once,
flare
back
demolisher.
when I
You
lived
just
on
interrupted our
Monagus,
combo.
My old
You
room
wanted to
looked a
show
lot
off.
like this one. It doesn't contain anything beyond the basic necessities.
Everybody point and
It's
laugh
just a
at
place to
Kisara.
sleep.
Are these... us?
No, those are completely different people, Al.
I wonder if Nazamiel drew them.
It's a decent drawing for an 8-year-old.
What's this? Everyone in the Forbidden Zone, and my father who sent me there, all they cared about was my power. I thought that if I did what they wanted, they would accept me.
But I was wrong. Because I have Danon blood. Because I possess all 6 elements. Because I was sent back from the Forbidden Zone. Because I'm different. I'm not Renan. I'm not Danon either.
Well, you're both, actually.
And it was all my fault. It was my fault. I was different. I always believed that. I believed there was nothing I could do. But again, I was wrong. It wasn't my fault.
I finally understand that. And I know what I have to
Oh,
do.
I'm petrified. That's crazy. Kisara. Let me get a...
Nazamiel.
I should stop yapping. I just realized you're watching
Because
a cutscene.
she was treated so horribly for her differences, she thinks she
My
can solve her
apologies.
problems by using those
It's
masks
fine.
to make everyone the same.
But why? She knew we accepted her, and she was so happy to be with us. So, how could she...
No matter how hard her life has been, it is no excuse to manipulate people's hearts. We have to stop her. We can't let her do this.
The Persona 5 was so good, Alvin.
But why would Nazamiel do something like this? And why now?
She has endured a lot of hardships over the years.
Maybe meeting us set something off inside her.
Thought that bed would let us refill our CP. Or on the other side.
Shiana, are you gonna revive your boyfriend or not? I swear.
They wait a while to decide that healing is worth it sometimes.
Well, you can change, and this is something I never really messed with, and you might not know exists. You can, like, to a pretty, like big degree, you can change, like, how they fight and how, like, it's a whole thing. Like, if you go to, like, battle strategy in the menu or something, you can say, like, if this happens, do this.
Oh yeah, I
And it's
see.
like you can prevent them from healing. It's I don't know. I never fucked with it, but it's a whole thing. So if you really want them, you can have everybody heal when they're at like 98% HP and just top everybody off. But yeah, okay. So in there's like a button that's like custom.
Yeah, I see.
Right.
Dragon Age has something
That's a whole
similar,
thing.
and I also just straight up ignore that.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some like broken strategy you can do there to where like
Yeah,
just
probably.
always do it at the right time. But I never fucked with it.
We've reached our destination.
The game isn't really difficult enough to necessitate it.
Okay, who's dead?
There's nothing more
Lost, I mean
relaxing than
dead.
petting a happy hoodle. I'm so lucky I get to do this whenever I
have
want
one life
now.
bottle left. Jeez, I didn't realize how cooked I was. Okay. Shion,
I
I'm gonna
missed
kill
them.
you because I don't trust you.
I missed an entire 2 skits. How awful.
So, Alphen, how many of these mausoleums do you think we've sealed up so far?
Oh, I've lost
Sorry, I
track.
get better.
We've been all over the world by now.
This journey's grown longer than I expected.
Say, Shion, are you getting tired?
No, I'm fine.
Everybody target you.
Why? Do I look tired? Have my clothes gotten a bit messy? Oh, or my hair. Or maybe I have bags under my eyes.
No, not at all. You're just as battle ready as ever.
Nice save,
What I'm
Alpha.
trying to say is, you're not forcing yourself to do this, are you?
What do you mean?
Just that maybe you'd rather live a calm life somewhere, you know? Away from fighting, where you can wear whatever you like.
Alphen, it sounds to me like you're misunderstanding something. I'm not forcing myself to do anything, okay? We're the only
me?
ones who can seal the mausoleums, right? I'm doing this because I want to.
Well, you and 4 other
After
people.
all, I could hardly live in peace knowing the world's still in trouble. And these
What was that
clothes,
about poor people?
I wear them because I like them.
I said you
I
and
chose
4
all of
other
this for
people.
myself. This whole journey we're on, I want to be on it with you. To travel with you. That's why even now,
Green said Rin and Law don't really have a job, so they might be fairly poor.
Well, that's good then. Sorry for the strange question.
Okay then. I guess that's the end of that. Come on, let's go, Alphen.
Right. Let's go,
Shion,
Shion.
please do your job. I am out of life bottles, so I
Kisara,
can't revive
I have been
anymore,
meaning to
pal.
ask you. Do you find your
Quit doing
duties
Freeze
leaving
Lancer
you
and revive people.
overworked as of late?
How abrupt. What brought this question on?
Well, it's only that I worry you haven't been able to find the time to go fishing.
Oh, is that all? There's no need to worry. I do have other ways to relax outside of fishing. I used to fish to secure food for the day, but now that the food distribution network has stabilized, that's no longer an issue. That said, if you're ever feeling a craving for fish, don't hesitate to let me know.
That's a lovely suggestion. But
I
it's
love
the sight of
menuing
you
in
by
my
the water,
CAG.
rod in hand, that has been etched into my mind. I find it unfortunate that, within the past year, I no longer have as many opportunities to see you enjoying yourself in the great outdoors.
Why don't you try fishing yourself then? You might like it. In fact, I'd be happy to plan something. It'd give me a chance to introduce you to the joy of fishing. You on one side of the rod, a fish on the other. It's like a negotiation, but also the perfect time for self-reflection. Though, of course, what really keeps you coming back is the excitement of landing a big one.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I let myself get a bit carried away.
Oh, no. I can tell that fishing truly is special to you. What I mean to say is, I'd prefer to be an onlooker, relaxing at your side, and perhaps engaging in conversation from time to time.
Oh, Doe. It's settled then. I'll find the opportunity when things have calmed down.
Of course. When that time comes, I look forward to accompanying you.
Their relationship is definitely platonic.
Yes.
Make sure to get some good rest.
There's not a single bit of romance happening at all.
I mean, to be
Time
fair,
to work off that last meal.
of the 3 pairs, theirs does seem to be the most platonic.
Yeah, that's true.
Not
And,
completely,
like
but
they seem the most. I assume
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
They seem like the most kind of hesitant because they previously had kind of like a boss worker kind of relationship.
Right.
But it's still there.
They definitely seem to be the more normal of the 6. I mean, Alphen and Shion are basically a thing. Just without having...
They are, but they kind of act like they aren't at times. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like it feels like they just didn't watch the last cutscene.
They're together in all but name.
Yeah.
And Rin and Law still think cooties are a thing.
I love how I do love how they kind of they upped kind of like the I feel like yandere is like a strong word, but like Rin just gets super jealous whenever Law talks to a female.
Oh yeah.
And she does that a couple times. It's kind of funny.
I don't think I've seen too much of that, but I think I've seen enough of it to know what you mean.
There's a couple, like in one of Law's companion quests, it happens, and it's funny.
Yeah. I think I saw it when I was doing one of Law's quests in the base game. Which way's the right way? This way. It's kind of annoying that I can't see the map when I am in the water. It's a bizarre decision. Gonna have to make this walk all the way again when I fight this dude right here. Could they not have let me have the shortcut already?
No.
I guess if I want to be super efficient, I'll probably like complete this dungeon and then it'll let me do the shortcuts. And then I can just go back and get all the healing I want. Come back really fast. But then I'll be missing out on good time to use the rewards I get for fighting him. I have to remember to check that other area. I didn't realize I missed the branch that I could take.
Please tell me there's a merchant, like, somewhere towards the end of this. Just need some life bottles. They now won't have to make this whole trek again.
83. I think that's lower level than that first guy I fought.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. Swallow dead! Anything in armor is all mine! Rising right! What's this? Eagle side! There you go! Don't let up! I'm on way! Come and get it! That's enough! Super swallow dead!
Hey Shion, if you could not die, that'd be great.
What's this? Eagle sign!
This guy has no tags. Are you blue? I can't tell.
Not today! Crumble! Double deep Blazing flame! Radiant slap! Radiant tear! Incineration wave! Take this! Dragon swoop! Outstanding sword! Laser spear! Here's evil!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Here, let me help.
First strike! Splendid throw! Blood! Rending you a bloody howling! Dead! Shockwave slap! Written just demon flame! Resonate with the earth!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that is
I believe
Can't be happening.
Stay away from my friend!
all of this just is a leading thing to go by, and it's certainly not the
Inferno punch! Rending you a bloody howling!
So hard to land Law's aerial arts.
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
single arrow is effectively...
That's enough! I'm just getting started! That's enough!
You just want to
I can't lose.
You see what happened there as you crossed me.
I'd like to,
Glacial spear.
I forget what it's called, but down, right? I like to just open up a combo with that. Jump, and then go slam down.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous!
I don't use law in the air too much because it is really hard to do
Eat dirt.
Another incantation ruined.
I'm just so used to the air being easy combo land thanks to Elfin. I mean, you just spam that and you get his boosts so easily. Oh, were you blue? I didn't realize.
Answer my question.
I can't really hear you over the sound of all the anime noises.
I can carve through armor! Tempest and go through! Come on, roll now! That's enough! Soaring light spear!
Sorry to trouble you.
Megasonic thrust!
That helps.
Glacial spear.
Here I come!
Here's evil.
I'll
fix you up.
Is this it?
Ow.
Leave me. Go. Mega ray. I'm all stocked up.
Beyond.
I'll bring you back
I'll
from
blind you with
death
a
to
shot.
death.
Can you take it?
Resuscitation.
Elusive deity. You're mine.
Mega ray.
First strike!
Not my finest. Does it hurt? Resonate with the earth. Take such unadulterated fury.
Not done yet!
Tornado drive.
Double demon
I face
flame!
you.
Crush!
No further. Can you take it?
I'll bring you back from death to death.
Seismic rupture. You're mine.
You're mine!
Elusive deity.
Is this it?
I'm sure we'll find a way.
This is my fault.
I never fit.
Does it hurt? You're mine. Not my finest.
I'm not gonna die when he's like 1000 HP away. Come on.
I'll bring you back from death to death. Now.
Right. There we go.
Frozen hammer.
I almost lost there, but aside from like the last 10 seconds of that fight, it wasn't really too bad.
It can be a bit
I can
of
feel my
trouble,
precision improving.
but yeah.
Let's see, what do we get? We got a
I'm
gun
impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Ow, ow, ow.
and a sword.
Alright, you know what? Hold on. Dohalim, you don't exist. Law, neither do you. Okay.
And now I have to walk all the way back.
I swapped you out, Dohalim.
This place is nostalgic? Maybe that's not the right word.
I get what you mean. This is where we met up after Xion was captured. All of us were feeling so hopeless.
I'm sorry I caused you so much worry.
It wasn't your fault, Shion. There's nothing for you to apologize for.
I'm sorry
Says
for getting
the person
kidnapped.
who was worrying the most. He's right, though. It wasn't your fault. And it was sort of sweet to see him so frantic.
Come on now.
Whoa.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, Noctis, King of Lucius.
Something happened?
Yeah?
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
We'll see when you see.
I guess I will.
A warrior without breakfast is a flower without sunlight.
I'm gonna play Stohling now. There we go.
I guess so.
Can I get that one skill I like spamming with him? The like wind one? I don't remember what it was called.
What? What move are you thinking of?
That one Dohalim spinny move that was wind type.
I
forget what it was called.
Crescent something?
Crescent something.
Right? Hold on, let me look at my Dohalim right now. Because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Crescent Flash, the spinny one.
Crescent Flash. I'm not seeing it
it's
here.
An unlock? I don't think it's a, like... It is a... Let me see here. Ugh, arts, there we go. It is a staff strike, as it's called. I guess that's like all his attacks are called, so I don't know. Maybe just, I don't know.
Oh, here it is.
Unlock it.
I already had it, somehow.
Very cool.
Even though I didn't realize.
Alright, everybody calm down. Oh, funny.
That's not
All
a
right.
saying.
Now with that, I can actually play Dohalim.
We should be able to cook here.
Dohalim main now.
Law wasn't working with me. So I'm putting him out of the spotlight.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Rude. I stacked up on Panacea bottle specifically for this.
I've never really used Panacea bottles. Probably.
I just used one. It's like one of like 3 times I've ever used one.
It'd probably
the
make
boss would have some kind of like immobilizing move because it'd be like that.
it would probably make me less annoyed whenever I'm statused, like paralyzed. That's the only one that seems to be relevant. Because you're just not allowed to play the game for a few seconds at a time. Right, south.
Okay. Xion. Oh, what? That explains so much. Okay. Xion, tag in. Kisara. Get better. Go from there.
This game was very rude for putting 2 mini-bosses just in the middle of the dungeon without letting you have a checkpoint at any point.
2 optional mini bosses. I'll have you know.
Well, yeah. They did the same thing in the base game at the final boss, though. Putting 6 right at the very end. With no checkpoint at all. You have to walk through the entire dungeon again. Not the entire dungeon, but like a 10-minute.
There's like a
on this
teleporter.
journey.
There's like close to that point specifically for that.
Well, there was,
wrong.
but only after you beat the dungeon.
Oh, I don't know. Your mom.
You know, after you've beaten the game, you can go back and fight all those guys, and it gives you the best armor in the game after you've beaten the final boss. But if you're willing to
It's
walk...
always the secret final boss.
Well, yeah. They really could have just put a teleporter there so that you could do all those fights if you wanted to. Because I could have, and I would have been willing to. But I wasn't willing to walk like 10 minutes back every time.
Sorry, nothing. I wasn't laughing at you.
No, that was pretty funny, I think. Hello, big mantis guy. I'm going to ignore you. What's in this area?
Ow.
Well, this is very straightforward. That's scary. Oh, wait, no. This is that one place you were just talking about, right? I see. That one place that opens the door I was looking for.
Yeah. So the boss there it is, yeah.
Yeah, now I can fight this game.
Another mini-boss.
I have to get the cool items. Because to be fair, the weapons you get for beating these guys are actually significantly better. Do you count as anything? No.
Need to pull myself together. Begin. Here I come. I'll face you. Take this. I can carve through. I'll face you.
Down.
Dance on the wind. Here, let me help. Roll now. Take this. Glacial spear.
Nah, come on.
Take it. Dance on the wind. Do it. Outfit. In an instant. Impact claw. The tempest engulfs you. Hitting pile drive. Soaring blast. Now I can let loose. Nice. Now I can keep at it.
I didn't heal you just so you can get hurt again.
I know.
Phase 2.
Amazing.
Dance on the wind. Here it is. The tempest engulfs you. Crumble. Sword rain out. Can you take it? It's wide open. It won't escape me. Hitting pile driver. One final push.
Let's finish this off.
I'll do my best not to disappoint. I'll take you. Armor won't save you. Sorry to trouble you.
You do the same for me.
I really owe you one.
Radiant blood here.
Promo dance. Hitting pile driver.
Into the shadow.
Soaring blast. Shockwave flash. This one's mine. Come on,
Do
roll
it
now.
now. This ends now.
That guy was hardly even a challenge. I don't think I even needed to heal to fight him. I don't think I even need to go heal.
There's always
On the way
room for
back.
improvement.
I only used 100 CV to fight that dude.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Ow, 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 ow.
You are not having as good luck as I was.
No. I'm doing fine, like, pace-wise. Like, I haven't used too many items. This is rough.
That weapon I got for Rin from fighting the dude gave me plus 400 elemental attack. That's insane. Either I've missed, like, some sort of weapon that I was supposed to get in between now and the last time I got something.
Have you looked at the shop and gotten, like, upgraded your weapons at all?
No.
Well, there's your answer then. Because when I got those weapons, they were worse than what I had. But granted, on a few people, I had the best weapon for them. So...
Maybe I'm just bad at the game.
I mean, it's fucking. You seem to be doing okay, so it's
Yeah.
not like it mattered too much. It's just the whole thing.
It's just hard for me to get over the.
I mean, bear in mind, you can buy people parts in the shop now, so as long as you have the money, you can upgrade.
Yeah. I'm just so used to not buying weapons from shops because you can just either get the thing
We
that
should hurry.
you were
We
gonna
have
get
to stop
anyway,
Nazamil.
Stay calm, Alphen.
or a better version already in the dungeon you're gonna go to immediately after.
Right.
Alright, major boss time. There's a little glowy heal thing here. We're gonna fight Nazamil. Isn't that fun?
Gonna go fucking kill Nazamil.
There's a
Gonna murder her
teleporter.
dead.
There's a teleporter right here. I didn't need to make that 10-minute walk last time.
Don't freeze it like that, Alphen.
If I fight another recycled boss, I'm gonna be slightly disappointed. At least make it a recycled boss I haven't fought in a while.
You
You're gonna fight Ganabelt.
Ganabelt.
Nazamil.
He was
Do you
probably
remember Ganabelt's boss fight? Exactly.
he was probably the boss that he was probably the lore that gave me the most trouble.
If you mean the suppressors, then...
Ganabelt?
Yes.
Him or Dohaling?
Come on! You sure the hell Ganquil aren't forcing you to do this or
I
something?
know Balsef gave you.
That's it, right?
I beat him on my second try though, didn't I?
Asleep.
Did
I
you?
merely looked
Yeah.
in on their thoughts.
I think you
That's how I
beat.
found out about the suppressors and
Oh, I
about the mausoleums.
apparently disconnected. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You're able to read minds?
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know what happened there.
So that's how she learned of the keystone.
I can hear you fine the whole
I
time.
think you beat like Balsef's
You can't
first
get
phase
rid of
on
everything
your
that's
second try, but I think the second
Compelling everyone to think
phase
like you.
kind of gave you a lot of trouble. I don't know.
Who knows?
I could just be
Yes, I
like
know.
wrong.
That's why I'm making their minds all the same.
If only I had some kind of video evidence to prove which one
Yeah,
was
if
right.
only we had evidence of that. It's
More
crazy.
than I can say. If everybody has my thoughts, they'll
Why is everybody
automatically like you
targeting-
too.
Damn. Oh my god.
You want them to like us?
So you're trying to brainwash everyone in the world because you want to do us a favor?
Nazamil doesn't realize everyone already
I
likes
put up
us.
with their hatred. I could bear it if it were just for me. But I can't stand the thought of my friends being hated.
Pineapple
Not my
gel,
best
just so we
friends.
don't risk
The first
dying.
friends that I've ever had. I will not let anyone hurt you.
You don't have to do this now. Come on.
It'll be done soon. Don't worry,
I'm
Alvin.
not gonna let anyone hurt you. That's why I had 3 random bosses in this whole dungeon that you were in.
Put on everyone.
What?
I can't believe this child is thinking like a child.
What you're
I know,
trying
right?
to do here. Controlling people with these masks of yours. It's tyranny.
I wanted to make you happy.
Yeah.
Nazamil,
Who are you feeling?
please stop this.
Kisara, okay.
Come back with us.
No way. Why would you say something
You
like
go
that?
there, you go
Nazamil,
there.
listen.
You...
I'm doing all this for you. You're supposed to be my friends. Why are you throwing it back in my face?
Why are you upset I'm mind controlling
Because
everyone?
I was useless, wasn't I? Why do you despise me?
Of course I don't hate you.
I have an idea. All I have to do is put my thoughts in your heads as well. Then we'll be the same.
Are we actually fighting Nazamil?
Nazamil!
That's crazy.
I'll try to make it
Crazy.
I'm fighting an 8-year-old?
If everyone has a suppressor, everyone will be the same.
The age you give her changes every single time. You
Then they'll be happy
make a joke
again.
about how
She's ambiguously young, so I'm not being consistent.
she's 2 years old.
Why does this toddler have 500,000 HP?
Sure there's a number.
Why would this actual infant kick Sephiroth's ass?
Why would this newborn 1v1 Dohul even win?
Dance on the wind. Glacial shield. Can you take it? I'll face you. Demon Fang.
Tails of Rise obviously will be 15 years
I'm on it. Begin.
so for Lil Vaughn, I will.
A new melody.
Ooh, I learned a thing.
Begin. Begin. Not today. Dance on the wind.
You have copies? You do. Okay.
Don't get carried away. I'll face you. Elusive deity. I'll face you. I'll face you. Does it hurt? The tempest engulfs you. I owe you one. Can you take it? You're mine. I'm on it. Damn it. The tempest engulfs
She charges spells so fast it's hard to make Rin counter her. Especially considering Rin's not in the primary party, so I have to press 2 buttons.
one of those things on.
Then I'll have to make you. Is she serious?
Begin. You're mine. You're mine. Here I come.
You don't count as any.
Not today. Okay. Here I
Roll
go.
at it.
Dance on the wind.
Well, you exist now.
Begin. You're mine.
Back down. Roll at it.
Rising Wyvern. Soaring blast. Dragon form. Okay. Here I go. Now you see what I can do. Sword rain.
Take these lasers, child.
Go. House this. Ready.
Have you ever played Final Fantasy 13?
I haven't, but it's on the backlog. I have it in my Steam catalog. Yeah, I haven't played.
Because like the main combat is just like there's no like active combat happening. So it's just like a big, just like you learn how to bend your gun. And fucking given how like snappy and doing all these things, that just brought up memories of playing. Everybody start dying.
In a bind.
Get up.
Soaring blast.
Ow.
Can you take it?
I haven't even gotten through the first health bar of this child.
It is honestly pretty good. I don't care that I Ow.
I could have had you.
Another incantation ruined. Can you take it? The tempest engulfs you. Rising Wyvern. Does it hurt? Double demon fang. I'll face you. Take it.
No magic for you.
Come and get it. Hollow away. Sword rain alpha.
Why do they reject me? Why?
Soaring blast.
Here's a healing arc. First
I'm
aid.
in your debt. Hitting pile driver. Rising Wyvern. Not today.
Kamehameha did nothing.
Dance on the wind. So this is the power of all 6 elements.
She's as strong as a lord. No, stronger.
What do we do? I don't see a way out of this without hurting her.
We've already taken down a quarter of her HP. Don't try to not hurt her anymore. The battle's already begun. There we go, finally.
Soaring blast. Okay, here I go. Not today. Begin.
I didn't even hit
Crazy.
me.
I charged up a flaming head and then I got interrupted, but it took the piece from me.
Begin. Does it succeed? You missed. Power surges through me.
I was ready for you that time, you fool. You can't hit me with the same trick 5 times.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice.
Exactly.
Joe Biden. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Here goes!
Begin! My attacks aren't getting past her barrier.
It must consume energy to stop our attacks. Each blow's gotta be chipping away at it.
We'll have to keep wearing it down.
Oh, so that's how they justify us fighting a toddler.
But it's our only shot.
We're not actually fighting her, we're fighting the shield around her. No children. No children were harmed in the making of this boss fight.
Can you take it? I really don't want to kill your dad for like billion fucking
Dance on the wind. Swallow dance. Engulf you. Sword Rain Alpha. Thank you.
Want to say I just beat the final boss?
Hold on to your art.
Nah, I was a little too slow at the time. I was doing so well.
Out of ammo. Will this help? Stay down.
That's the first time someone limit broke in this fight. That's crazy.
Why does Kasara's black armor for gray at some point? Actually, you got black armor. Like,
Yeah.
I know lighting is kind of the issue, but like sometimes.
Yeah. I remember that too.
This one's got your name on it. Action to action. First try. Begin. Hurricane thrust. Crescent flash.
What's going on?
Light and dark astral energy manifested.
She's airborne.
Combining multiple elements of astral energy into her attacks?
Yeah, I think she is. I've never seen or heard of anything like it before now.
Indeed. The danger is
Ow.
all too clear.
Nazamil, did you push your astral arts too far?
It's too much stress on her body.
Please, you've got to stop this recklessness.
The tempest's been driving to you. Tectonic fire. I'm just getting started. Instinct sharpened. Can you take it?
You're mine.
Take this.
Dreams. Huh? I managed to steal an astral art from her, but I only got one of them? Nazamil's astral energy is incredibly strong.
However, that power must be taking its toll on her.
Right. We've got to stop her quickly.
This armor won't save you. Does it hurt? You're mine. This one's all mine. Healing circle. I feel like me again.
I can't tell what's an attack and what's not. Now that she's using all of the Infinity Stones, I can't tell what's friendly fire and what's not.
Hold on to your art. Here I come.
No.
Whoa.
Can you take it?
Whoa.
Take this. Lightning hurricane. Soaring cloud. Healing circle. Can you take it? Take this. Blazing flame. Searing flame. Reload. Begin. Magna ray. Does it hurt? Shattering pieces. Slice it. Gemini Alpha. Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning. Glacial spear.
Not today.
I'm sorry?
Begin. Goblin sword. The tempest engulfs you. Flash. Hurricane. Sonic thrust.
Okay.
Freaking does it.
Stop doing that.
Naruto. Sonic light spear. Talon hurricane. You're mine. Inferno alpha.
Stop running from me.
I'm almost finished.
Not today! Can you take it?
Glacial spear.
Double demon fang! Does it hurt?
Sorry. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Can you take it?
Here goes!
Don't pay for
This is boding well.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Stay down.
Am I reading that correctly? Or does this thing have 1,000,000 health? Maybe the first 7 digits I've seen.
Yeah, 7 digits means 1,000,000.
Well, I mean, I don't think I've seen 1,000,000 health on a boss before. Crazy.
You're telling me something's going to be twice as strong as this 7-year-old?
Listen to me!
Yes.
That's crazy.
Take this!
Did you see this coming?
Here am I. I'm fighting phase 2. Of what I thought was just going to be a 1 phase. I mean, I assume there might have been more, but it seemed pretty final.
Hey Rin, if you could charge your boost thing faster, that'd be real nice. She's starting to spam her magic.
I owe you one. Swallow blade!
I just realized I can turn blue. Hold on.
So you clamor for my
Maybe that'll do
true
it?
power?
Yep, burn it all.
Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Flaming pillar.
Soaring blast!
Not today!
Radiant launch! Here! Lightning! Here's a healing arc!
Incineration wave!
Radiant pierce!
Can you take it?
Meteor!
Predictive seminar.
What was that? Good thing.
We've been wailing at this weak point for like 60 hours, give or take.
The flame and begin yours to be let free! You're mine!
Ow, ow.
Radiant light!
You're mine!
I'm all stopped up!
Seismic rush shot! House this! Sonic thrust!
Mega ray!
Double demon fang!
Ah. Thanks for charging your boost right when she charged her magic Rin. Thanks for being literally like 2 seconds too late.
Everyone does. Anyone who gets to know me runs away. They tell me that it's because I'm different. I'm not normal. I'm not Dana. I'm not normal. I'm not anyone's friend. I'm not anyone's friend.
Dawsonville! Seismic clear!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Think again! Can you take it?
Sonic thrust!
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Not like this! I couldn't make it in time.
Why does it simply not be like this?
Here goes!
Rising Wyvern!
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
This one's all mine!
Here's evil!
The tempest engulfs you! Ha!
You're mine!
Dance on the wind!
What? Double demon fang!
Resuscitation!
Demon fang! Double demon fang!
Does it hurt? You're mine!
Now that I got the child at like the last 6 of her health, she's actually starting to fight back now.
My fight or flight response kicks in.
Can you take it? Taste it!
Hurricane to the fray!
It's on!
Stay down. Hear me! Flame of fury!
Rising Wyvern! Not today!
This one's mine!
Dance on the wind!
Hurricane flight!
Little does she know, now that I've fought her for like what feels like half an hour already, I know all of her attacks.
Demon fang!
Hurricane
Sovereign out!
Begin! Take this!
flame of fury! Burning strike! Glacial spear.
Fucking
Here's
fine.
Eagle.
Rupture! You're mine!
Freeze Lancer.
Instinct shock in your face! Seismic
Hurricane
rupture!
Foot.
Be still!
The power of flame. Fade
Slash.
without a trace.
Boink.
All mine! Double
Can you
deep
take it?
blade!
Hear me. Hurricane Foot.
Where you target that thing?
Dance in the wind!
Lightning strike.
Rising
Here's
lightning!
Eagle. Hurricane Foot.
Rising
Freeze Lancer.
phoenix! Dance on the wind!
Here's a healing arm.
Not today!
Cowl back
Blast!
dead. Inferno crossing.
Rupture!
This one's mine.
Sword rain
That looks like a very roundable
what I can do!
weak point.
By the power
I'll
of
think
flame.
you mine!
On guard.
Middle of your back saving
This
so.
one's mine. Their arms were I'll heal you all.
Guardian field!
I'm ready to go. Healing circle.
I let my guard down. Begin! No further.
Searing flame.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm better.
Demon fang!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Not today! Dance on the wind!
Resuscitation.
Sword rain
Let me
alpha!
help.
Oh, she's just...
First aid.
Okay, she does that now.
Demon fang!
Everyone hates me. Everyone. I can't take anymore.
Pardon?
Blazing sword?
Hurricane. All of it. Make it all go away.
Since when did she have the gimmick of Alphen's thing? That's no fair.
Don't leave me.
Oh god. Oh Lord in heaven above. Okay. Go Halim.
Handle it. On guard. Feel the
First
medicine.
things first.
They've got us cornered.
You
We're not finished quite yet.
resurrection shield. That way we actually have some healing in case you go down.
That was a force loss,
Okay.
wasn't it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That would have been...
Yeah.
I would have been so
No,
pissed
she'd not
off.
just like do a one tap and move on the 11. No, yeah, I had that same thought.
Oh,
Like,
I would have been
really?
so livid if, like, 15 minutes of just wailing down at her health bar and then she just one-shots you at the very end. How dare... Oh, how dare you?
How dare you, child?
Wow, that is a bulky sword compared to what I just had. Didn't even realize.
I don't understand. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I thought you were my friends. I don't know what to do. I don't want to be alone again.
That's
I
okay,
don't-
Law.
I can't.
Oh, that's a charge attack. You know what we do about charge attacks?
I'm despicable. Yes,
No.
I should just disappear.
You're fine, Ozlim. Just stop mind controlling people.
No, Nazamil, don't do it! Nazamil. Wait! Nazamil.
We couldn't stop her.
We're not done yet. Let's follow her through that teleporter.
Sure thing, but we're all on 1 HP. That's a bit worrying, I think. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's no good. It won't activate. It must be locked from the other side.
What's gotten into her? She said she was going to put masks on us, but then she put one on herself and fled.
She reminded me of the people back in Niez.
The one she put on is the reigning visage, the thing that supposedly controls the other masks. But if that's the case, maybe it alters the mind of whoever wears it as well.
So she used it on herself?
The thing that alters people's minds alters people's minds? No way.
Why couldn't I explain better?
Ow.
She must think all of us are against her now.
Calm down, Alphen. It isn't over yet.
That's right. We have to go after her.
Sure, but we don't even know where she went.
Come on. Come on. Oh, God.
Judging by what she said recently, it's likely she went to the Keystone.
I hope you can find it
the
in your
only
heart to
problem
forgive
is
me.
finding out where that is.
No, wait. The coordinates she used are still saved here. If we can enter these into another teleporter, then...
You're a genius! So all we need to do is head to another teleporter, right?
Yes. Assuming we're lucky enough to find one that isn't already connected somewhere.
Regardless, I think we should go back to Niez first. What Nazamiel said before has me worried.
She said she'd send out orders. You're right.
Sorry, if you fuck this up, I'll disown you.
Before we leave, we should seal this room. Nazamiel might be able to unseal it with her power, but it's better than doing nothing.
Shit.
Sure thing, Alphen.
Ouch, that's smarts.
Are you okay, Rinwell? Nazamiel has some crazy tricks up her sleeve.
I do wonder why there's the blazing sword specifically. It's the only explanation for it existing is that Shion uses it from the fire Infinity Stone. I forget what they're called.
Master Core.
Master Core.
Yeah, same principle.
Done. Let's head back to Niez.
But then why isn't there like an ice sword or a wind sword?
Well, I think, like, the way to think about it is, not all of them manifest in the form of a weapon, right?
I mean, yeah.
Dohalim has the Wind Master Core, right? And he has a lot of wind-based attacks, so that's just kind of his whole deal.
I suppose.
Everybody else doesn't really show them, but that's just how it is. Like, because in all the Lord boss fights, they use their element pretty heavily. So,
I guess.
ow, 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 ow.
I will accept that explanation.
Now, why Nazamiel just has... It says, like, oh, I have all 6
I could have sworn that
elements
was
within
your
me.
stomach making
Why
all
she
the
has,
racket.
like, the power of the Master Cores is weird, but, like, I don't know.
I mean, when they say that she has all 6 elements, I assume that means that she can just use magic from every element.
She can.
Like...
But I guess, like, given how, like, as you've seen and as you will see, how it just treats her as, like, oh, she's the ultimate life form type shit. I imagine that just means she's just, like, super, like, she is super powerful in that she can use all 6 elements. Like, she collected all the Infinity Stones, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean, just pulling out a second blazing sword, it's a bit of a stretch in regards to what they've explained so far.
Alright. Oh god, is that Shion that just turned blue? Oh, okay. Alright, Law, don't fuck this up. What? Okay, cool.
Well, Alphen has like none of his skill tree leveled. That's crazy.
I'd like to point out, I am halfway done with this boss fight.
Wow.
Although this Omega move that he just pulled might team wipe me.
And I thought the child took a while.
Dodge, dodge, dodge and weave. Duck, dive, dodge, and duck. And the 5 Ds. Duck, dive, dodge, and duck, and dodge, and whatever. Healing circle on bro's face.
I wonder how things are going in Niez.
I hope Bayfon and the others are safe.
Does that mean you fly now? Does that mean Shia can kill you?
Should
No?
we
Okay.
really take this?
It's weird that, like, the first enemy that Shion's, like, airborne effect works on is
You guys want to rest here?
Balsef jumping in the air a little. But then that specific circumstance never happens again. It's only birds it works on. You know?
Yeah. Alright. I'm making good pace, and I've gotten like really close to team wipe a couple times. It's just... yeah.
Oh, I did Faceless a while ago. Huh. Fast travel is disabled for a lot of places, though. I'll wait till that's not an issue.
Fast travel isn't real!
No one's doing anything.
Okay, Renwell, I need you to stay back and spam spells. That's why I summoned
I don't
you.
understand. Nazamiel didn't order her puppets to attack?
Or maybe it just hasn't started yet.
One of this monster's many weak spots are in its crotch, so take that as you will.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It wasn't supposed to be like this. I'm sorry.
Well, this isn't creepy.
What?
I'm sorry. I thought it would make you happy. I'm sorry.
What is going on?
Hey, there's Bayfon.
Oh no.
Sorry.
He's turned to... not our boy Bayfon.
I'm sorry.
Are they all being manipulated by the masks? The suppressors?
Nazamiel?
Huh?
Wait. If Bayfon is like this, then do you think the inn is okay?
Let's go see.
What is going on with these people?
I'm glad they're not attacking us. Why do they keep apologizing? At this rate, there might not be anyone left not wearing a mask.
And Nazamiel plans to do this to the entire world?
I hope the inn hasn't been compromised.
With Bayfon like that, who knows what's happened?
They've gotten in. We're done for.
Hey, unmasked people.
No, look, we're not wearing those masks.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought for sure.
I'm relieved to see some people are still safe. Can you tell us anything about what happened here?
Those masked weirdos out front went berserk all of a sudden and tried to force their way in here. Bayfon said he would lure them away and left us. So you've been hiding here, Renins and Danins, all hunkered down together.
They didn't hesitate to let me in when I feared for my life.
This lady saved me with her astral arts. I never thought I'd see everyone working together like this.
Okay, bro is
That
in
young
the
man
air.
said
You
the
can't tell
masked
me
people
Shion
went
shouldn't be
berserk.
able to. Whatever.
Right. Except Nazamil said she'd already sent out orders before we got to her.
Okay, but if that's what initiated the attack, then why have they stopped and gone docile now? And when they talked,
It was Nazamil's consciousness. You said so yourself, didn't you, Alphen?
That does fit with what Nazamil was saying before. How she was changing people's minds to make them the same as her.
And now, she's wearing a mask, and must be in the same state as the people outside. Assuming the reigning visage has the same effects on the wearer as the suppressors, what would happen if she were to interface with the Keystone?
The purpose of connecting to the Keystone was to send orders. But if Nazamil is also under the control of a suppressor, maybe everyone outside has gone quiet because they've become the same as Nazamil is right now.
But if that's the case, then what was up with all that stuff they said?
I suppose they must have been Nazamil's true feelings.
Fuck.
I don't know how it all works, but that has to be it.
all of those masked people we saw kept apologizing to us. If those were actually Nazamil's thoughts, then...
We have to help her. We have to find a way to show her that we aren't mad at her.
But if we want to get to the Keystone, we have to find a teleporter. Oh!
A Dawn Lake!
That's right.
Foreshadowing.
There's a teleporter there.
What are we foreshadowing?
We have the coordinates we need.
I guess foreshadowing isn't fully fit.
Wait.
They were
If
talking
we're
about the
right about what's
teleporter
going on,
from way back when.
And it may mean that we'll have to face Nazamil.
That,
Before
my friend,
we finally head out,
it's called a callback.
we'll need to make sure we're all prepared for that possibility.
She's right.
God. Oh, Lord in
We
heaven
can't
above.
afford to fail.
Shit. Okay. You, go for you. Dohalim.
We should rest up and tend to our gear.
Right. Let's call it a day.
Those people outside will just have to hold on for a little longer.
There's something I can't figure out. Assuming that the Keystone is putting the people in those masks in the same state of mind as Nazamil right now, how did Nazamil become like that?
It was because she put on the mask, right?
Yes. However, when Cal Basel first showed up in Niez, Nazamil was wearing the mask.
But then when we saw her after that, she wasn't wearing it anymore. Could that mean she wasn't being controlled by it at first?
I was wondering about that
Perhaps the mind control function is something that can be shut off. At least with Nazamil's mask. The reigning visage.
That would mean Nazamil went to the trouble of turning that function on before putting on the mask again.
I don't get it. If we were simply in the way, there was no need for her to do that after we defeated her.
We couldn't have been in the way. She said she's doing all of this for us, didn't she?
She also said we're her friends.
That may be so, but Nazamil still attacked us when we tried to stop her.
It seemed like she wasn't listening to what we were saying. It was like we were talking past each other.
We're still overlooking something. Whatever it was that drove Nazamil to the point of fighting us. Even before she gave up and erased herself. If we want to help her, we need to find out what that is before we see her again.
And that we will, probably. Continue doing the story a little bit further. Reassuring to have you guys here. Can't do much for you. Would you like to stay the night? Yes. It's nice that even though everyone in the city's mind controlled,
we're ready.
These guys are still dedicated to doing their jobs as innkeepers.
Let's all rest up today. Then tomorrow, we'll head out to confront Nazamil.
I wonder what she's doing right now.
She's still under the mask's control. It is possible that she can't see or feel anything.
Even so, her heart is crying out. And I think it's my fault that it is.
Your fault? How do you figure?
I've been thinking about it non-stop. When we had to fight Nazamil, where did I go wrong?
You got wrecked by the sword is what went wrong.
Nazamil tried to take over people's minds, to control them. That is wrong. There's no excuse for it. But in the end, ultimately, she did it for us.
Yeah, she did say that.
She had no place where she belonged. To her, it must have seemed like the rest of the world didn't even exist. So when she joined us, it was like we became her entire world.
We were her first friends. So when we rejected her too...
It meant Nazamil lost her whole world. That's why she was so devastated that she tried to erase her own mind.
If you get up and do a third fucking
beginning,
phase, I'm gonna, like,
all
shoot
she
myself.
wanted was to earn our approval. And I flat out rejected her. Because I didn't understand. I was so focused on rebuking her actions that I couldn't empathize with her.
Let's show her we're sorry. Then we can hold hands with her, like we did before.
I'm sure the charm will help us reconnect.
Cool.
Nazamil may have been mind controlling everyone, which we have established we do not like and is very bad. But maybe we're also the bad guys for saying that's bad.
Shouldn't you get some sleep?
In theory, yes. But I knew you were off by yourself somewhere, lost in thought.
Can't hide anything from you, can I? I'm sorry. No, I guess I should say thank you.
Thanks for what, exactly?
For letting me drag you into this life of non-stop travel. For staying with me for all this time. For everything. I've been called a hero, a destroyer, and things even worse than that. But you stayed with me, Shion.
You haven't really been called anything too bad, Alpha.
Even right now, as you're thanking me, Nazamil is all you can think about, right?
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. That's just who you are, Alphen. But the truth of the matter is, that's why I'm here. If you weren't such a caring person, that wouldn't be the case.
Shion.
And besides, you're not the only one who's worried about Nazamil. I couldn't sleep either. When I look at her, I see myself. Saddled with a fate she never wanted. Treated like an outsider by everybody. Alone. You know that pain. Really, I think that we all do. Every one of us has scars like Nazamil's. You're the one who saved me, Alphen. And along the way, I think we've all managed to save each other. That's why I want to help Nazamil however I possibly can. I want her to feel like she's not alone anymore.
Yeah. Listen. There's something that I've been wanting to tell you. I think I'm ready to say it. Now that I'm prepared to move forward. Shion, would...
Now's not the time.
What?
Get wrecked, Alpha.
Not while we still have more important things to do.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I thought law or something was going to interrupt him. I didn't expect him to get
Try not to look
turned
so
down
worried.
anyway.
I'm not going anywhere, okay? Is that all right?
You're always 5 steps ahead of me.
Law interrupt, or like, Law especially, just interrupting him there would have been a nice way to do that, yeah.
Just whoever the comic relief is, it's a common trope.
All right. Did everybody get enough rest?
Let's get moving. Nazamil is waiting for us.
Let's show her she has friends who care about her.
And put an end to this chaos once and for all.
That's right. Then we can have a tasty meal together.
We're gonna go beat the
I
friendship
guess that
into
means I'll
Nazamil.
have to put all of my cooking skills to work then.
It's time. We're bringing her back.
Physically induced
no matter
friendship.
what.
She's gonna be our friend whether she likes it or not.
We need to avoid provoking those masked guys.
Yeah. Imagine if they all swarmed us at once.
Hey, quit it!
That seems like a decent place to pause the main story. You said that that one side quest is in Menancia, yeah? There they are. The golden envelopes, I see them.
You have hit the 3.5-hour mark, by the way.
Yeah.
Or close to it.
I think I have time for one more quest.
Okay. Feel free to, like, I literally just beat the game, so feel free to just blitz that last dungeon whenever you feel like it.
Okay. I mean, I want to do all of the, like, story relevant side
That was
quests.
quite the little adventure
if
we
I
went
can.
on.
There's Kasara's there, but I've already, like, half started Shion's earlier, so I'd rather finish it first. Here we go.
So, Alpin, what kind of information are you after first? What's the most important thing to know about weddings?
Here it is. I'm finally doing it.
Flowers, maybe?
You know, Shion was saying something about bouquets.
What was that,
At
Rinwell?
least credit their English actors, come on. I don't know who the fuck Takayu Sato is.
Sometimes they do. Like, after the Japanese credits are over, they re-scroll with the
I'm
English.
sure, yeah, it's part of the scrolling, but like,
Yeah.
a good portion of your audience is in the West. Like, come on.
Sometimes they only show the English credits in some games, I've noticed.
I mean, I'm sure it's all like if that happens, it's just like based on whatever you have the game set to, like what language you have it set to.
Yeah, probably. Or whatever version of the game is. Like, if you're playing the North American version, it'll show the English credits, you know?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I agree, though. Flowers that match the bride are a must.
I wonder what Rin looks like with the hood on. She always has the hood off. It looks way too big for her head.
She has it on like in her introductory cutscene, and like that's it.
I don't remember it. I'll have to rewatch that.
By the way, will our cover be okay? I don't want Shion to know what I'm up to.
We're good. Kisara's on Shion distraction duty, so we should have plenty of time. We'll make sure Shion
What
keeps
is
busy while you're
He's
gathering
not even that
information.
relevant. What does he get a
That
whole
way you
fucking
should be able to
page?
keep it a secret from her.
I mean, he's, like, probably the most relevant non-main character. At least that I've seen.
Thanks. I don't mean to cause trouble for everyone just because of some weird whim of mine.
We don't mind, but be sure to explain everything to Shion at some
I have
point.
to say, I don't recognize, what's her fuck? Nazamil, that's crazy. I forgot her name. I don't recognize Nazamil's English actress at all. Nothing came to mind.
I think she voices the little girl character in Sonic Frontiers. I hadn't played that game though, so I'm not sure.
So, you need info on flowers. What do you want to know exactly?
What kind of flowers are best for a wedding? If there are any special kinds you need? That kind of thing. White's the best color, right?
I think you should talk to an expert on the subject. Anyone come to mind?
Well, I don't know how much he knows about flowers, but Mahavar sailed around the world. Maybe somewhere on his travels he picked up some knowledge about flora.
He's taken us out on his ship lots of times. Starting with our pursuit of Almadria. He's in Thistleum now, right? I'm pretty sure that's what Dohalim said.
Let's go see if he can help.
And here's the EX quest tutorial. Let's go. Shion's diary has been added. Well, you know I got invader privacy
I
again.
was able to distract Shion. I hope she doesn't
Ryan
suspect
Bartley
anything.
is
That's
the
great,
name.
Kisara.
Yeah,
The
she
way
voices
forward is
somebody
clear
in
now, thanks to
Sonic
you.
Frontiers.
Yeah! Let's hurry and go ask Mahavar about the flowers.
Kisara consulted with me. Rinwell and Alphen were talking and I was going to join them, but then Kisara stopped me. She said she wanted to advice on her new shield. How to make a design more visually pleasing, I can read. I wonder why Chad keeps doing that. I was taking her to be the practical type, but it seems like she's come to understand the importance of style. This is a wonderful development. We need to give some good advice. Anyway, she seemed really focused on the details, even after she finished telling me about it. She kept asking one question after another, so it went on for a while. Even noticed that Alphen and Rune had already finished talking. Sarah is sure is particular about her designs, so I think it will take some time. But it'll be worth it. Get ready for a great shield, Kisara. It's definitely what she was after. Going to Thistleum, right? I don't remember where that is. There it is. There's so many side quests. There's no way I'm gonna do
I
all
don't
of
see
them.
any masked people wandering around.
Luckily, this place is fairly secluded. It seems Cal Basil's influence hasn't reached it yet.
Hello, you. Tell me about flowers.
Mahavar, can we have a minute?
Oh, Alphen! How
Yeah,
you
she's in
been?
a lot of anime, but
What's with
I'm
the
not a
serious
fucking
face?
weeb, so I wouldn't recognize any of it.
I've come to
Oh,
glean
she's
some
also
of your worldly
Lagill.
knowledge.
That's crazy.
Do you know what kind of flowers are best
And
suited for a
Cole.
wedding ceremony?
Cole, K-O-H-L. Do you recognize that name?
K-O-H-L.
Yeah, it's another character in Tales of Rise, supposedly, because
I
she
can't,
also voices Lagill and Cole.
can't say I do.
Flowers? For a wedding?
Yeah. Do they need to be a special kind? Any practical information you have would be helpful. I think some kind of pretty white flowers would be best.
Whoa there, hold on just a minute. I'm glad you thought of me for advice, but, you know, I'm not really the flower type.
Yeah, I don't know why we were asking a sailor about flowers. That didn't seem like the best course of action.
Oh, can't you remember anything? It's super important.
If the flowers are for a wedding, then why not just use whatever kind of flowers the bride and groom both like?
There's no particular type that I like. Heck, I barely even know the names of any flowers.
Wait, Alphen, it's your... I think I get it now. In that case, I'll give it some more thought. Maybe... Nah, that's all wrong. Oh! There's a Calaglian legend that's perfect for this kind of thing.
A legend?
Yeah, they say there's a rare flower that grows only in Calaglia. The legend goes that if you wear it, you'll be happy forever.
Really? I'd never heard that one.
Now that you mention it, I think I read about that flower before.
If you ask the Calaglians, I'm sure they could tell you more.
Then it's probably quickest to ask the Crimson Crows for info.
Thanks, Mahavar. I knew I could count on you.
Same goes for you. I won't press you for details on your plans, but good luck.
Thanks. See you around.
A flower that makes you happy when you wear it. What a beautiful legend for Calaglia to have.
It may be difficult tracking down real information about the legend, though. It sounds more like an ancient fairy tale.
We'll have better luck if we ask people in the area where the flower can be found.
Alright.
That is okay. Why is there guitar in my medieval fantasy game?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
The map being sorted differently in the DLC throws me off.
Let's see what's
and
going
I don't
on
appreciate it.
Tilsa, I didn't know
Well.
you'd come back here.
Yeah, I switch off between here and Pelagian. What's with you, Elfin? You in some kind of trouble?
No, not exactly. I'm looking for a certain flower. I heard that a flower
Why don't they
that makes
play
you
this as
happy
the
when
bow
you
on the
wear
Dawn
it grows
intro?
around here.
This is a whole anime opening in and of itself.
Huh.
A flower that what? It sounds like crazy talk.
It's supposed to be rare and only grows in Calaglia. You haven't heard of it?
Rare, huh? It could be that one flower. You know, the white one that grows in the Iglia wastes.
Oh, that one. I've certainly never seen it anywhere else, but I didn't know it had that kind of legend attached to it. So why do you need this flower that makes you happy anyway?
I'm
Why would you want to
doing
be
some
happy,
research
Elfin?
on wedding ceremonies. I don't know anything about them, so I thought I'd start by looking into bouquets. In my research, I heard about a perfect flower that grows in Calaglia, so I decided to track it down.
I see. Wedding ceremonies, huh? If you're looking into that kind of thing, I assume you...
You've got your reasons, right, Alphen? I wish nothing but the best for you. However, the area where that flower grows has been full of Zoogles recently. They may have trampled all the flowers fled.
Guess we'll just have to go and see. Thank you for all the information.
Hang on, why are Tilsa and Nath grinning like fools?
You figure it out. You think maybe he wants the flowers to make a bouquet? To give to someone?
You mean, Alphen, you planning on making someone special the happiest woman in the world?
Wait a minute, I never said anything like that.
You kind of said something like that, Elfin.
I'm simply trying to learn more about weddings.
You traitor! I'm supposed to be the first, then it's your turn!
No, you're misunderstanding. It's really not like that. Nath, back me up here.
If we're jumping to conclusions, then just ignore that ignoramus and go off to find the flowers. But be careful.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Wait, Alphen! Ah, damn it!
Let's head to the Iglia Wastes. We might get to see the actual flowers we could use in a bouquet up close and personal.
Right. I just hope Zoogles haven't destroyed them.
The wastes. Where exactly are we looking? Again. These, like, search circles are so tiny. Well, not tiny, faint.
Huh?
You have to really look to see where they are.
Someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
I wonder why they made them so hard to see on the map.
A lot of studios went into this. I mean, I assume these are Bandai Namco, like, subsidiaries.
They
They're,
could have,
like, flashing logos and whatnot.
they could have done a lot of outsourcing.
Well, yeah. It's just like, oh yeah, this is like the modeling studio, whatever.
Oh.
It's not often you see the logos, and that's kind of cool.
Huh.
And it puts a lot more, like, identity than just like, oh, here's like 3 people that worked on this thing that are part of this one company.
Huh. How am I supposed to get down here? Is there some entrance I haven't seen? Can't.
And here I am.
Huh. Can I jump up here? Oh. Is there some ladder around here I haven't seen? Oh.
Most Pac-Man part of this, what?
It still amazes me every time he does that.
Yeah, the way they grow before your eyes really is astounding.
Hey, Dohalim, what would happen if you tried to cast that on a person instead of a plant?
Okay, I'm not watching the rest of these
I've never
credits.
made the attempt.
Are you seriously going to ask him to cast that on you just so you can be a little taller? Are you crazy?
How'd you know that's what I was thinking?
You are a young man of straightforward goals, Law. It was an easy guess.
That's a backhanded observation. Okay.
Override tool.
Backing down! Elusive deity! I shall ensure you survive this. I'll smash you!
Dohalim, immobilize that one.
Indeed. That does seem wise.
Now let's turn the tide. Tornado drive!
More soup?
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Just keep coming! Super swallow dance! Elusive deity! Soaring blast! All good things come to an end. Engulf you! I'll grind you into dust! Take this! Does it hurt? Away! Does it hurt? Hear my call! I'll grind you into dust! You're mine! Not so fast! I'll grind you into dust!
You picked the wrong fight.
Dance on the wind! I'll face you! Sonic thrust! In a bind? Swallow blade! Finish this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go!
Come on! All finishes here and now! I'll grind you into dust! Dance on the wind! Sweeping them up is a one-man job. By all means, be my guest. I mean, you can help if you want, but don't go too far. Stay close. I can course through armor.
Sorry.
Those two really haven't changed a bit.
All good things come no further. Talon Hurricane! The Tempest and Joy! Blow them away!
In an instant! Impact Frost!
There we go.
Oh, I just get all the
They really
get
are
all the
beautiful
new game plus
flowers.
artifacts. That's crazy.
But they've all been trampled, like we feared.
There are a few that aren't harmed. So these are the flowers that can make you happy. Got it. Learned something new.
It was nice to see the real thing. Since we took care of the Zoogles that trampled them, they should grow back soon.
You're right. If someone wants them for a wedding bouquet, they'll probably be able to pick some here. Though it may take a while for enough to bloom for a whole bouquet. Something wrong, Rinwell?
It's nothing. I just had
Yes.
a lonely thought.
Lonely? What thought?
I was imagining your wedding. Your bride might be someone very close to me. A dear friend.
Do you not know who Elfin's bride would be, Rinwell?
This was just a thought, remember?
Have you not pieced it together?
But if it is someone like that,
No, not at all.
I'd naturally be overjoyed for two
Okay,
people
so
I
that's
love.
that. All right. I'll
But at
do.
the same time, I'd
I'll
probably
finish
feel
off
a
all
little
the
like I
other
was losing my
quests at
closest
another
friend.
time. But that is the game.
Huh.
Very cool. Ugh.
Did you really sit
Alright,
through
I'll
like
get outta
half
here.
an hour of credits?
I actually got to get back to work pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
But I'm glad I got the opportunity to finish it when I did.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Have fun.
All right. Don't worry, I'm ending stream once I'm done with this quest anyway.
All right. See you, man.
See ya. And now I'm all alone again. No matter.
Rinwell.
Alphen, if it does turn out that way, you have to promise me you'll take care of her forever. Look at me. I can't even picture it without welling up.
Rinwell, I haven't made any decisions about my future. So you should put thoughts like that out of your head. But you really care about that friend of yours, don't you? I'm sure if this friend heard what you just told me, she'd be very happy.
This friend who we will keep unnamed.
I feel like I should thank you. Thanks, Rinwell.
You're welcome. I'm sorry for wasting your time with my crazy thoughts.
No, it's okay.
Oh, and I had another idea. When a bride throws the bouquet, only one person can catch it, right?
Usually how it goes.
I always thought that was unfair. Maybe you can do something about that. Like, give one flower to each person or something.
Isn't throwing the bouquet part of the fun? If you hand out flowers instead, then won't some people be disappointed?
You may be right. Maybe there's some other way. What do you think, Hoodle? Hoodle and I will talk it over. If we come up with something good, then maybe it'll take off.
Okay. Oh, that's it. I thought Shion would have shown up in person to her request. Maybe that was Alphen's.
Hey, Hoodle! Think we could discuss that bouquet we were talking about earlier?
Sounds fun. What did you want to talk about?
Shion! Nothing! We were just playing around.
There she is.
Really?
Let's hear.
And thus...
Convenient. Slightly worse.
our strength yet grows.
Alright. Let's read that diary entry. Invade some more of her privacy. Been helping Kisara with the new design of her shield for a while. Then she suddenly told me that's enough, that she'd been asking me so passionately after every detail too. I wonder if she didn't like my advice. She didn't seem all that bothered by it though. Thought I'd go ask Grinwell, but she was in the middle of talking to Elfin, so I changed my mind. Speaking of which, two of them sure have been talking a lot lately. Wonder what it's about. Should include me if it's such an inciting topic. It's not like I want to know all about Alphen's personal business or anything. Just a little curious. Okay. You'll find out sooner or later. But yeah. Like I said, I'm ending stream here. I'll be back again. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, I'll be back again Friday. Same time. You know, noon central. Hope to see you there. Have a good rest of your day.